Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
What's good?
Talk to me. Hey, listen. There's only one thing on my mind this morning, people. Please listen to Stephanie Griffiths. Please smash the likes as early as possible. Just like KG over on DR Sports. We trying to keep our shows too, man. Make sure we get our likes up. Although, no, I don't really think I'm going anywhere. Guys, today it's me and it's Preem. Preem, how you been, bro?
All good in the building. Big up Joe. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you smash a like on the video, man. It's going to be a good show today. Big up everyone.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's going to be quite a divisive show today, if I'm being honest, Preem, because this one, I think, look, I don't know what certain people see Garnacho as, if they see him as a bright young talent, or if they see him as washed already, or if they see him as expendable. But for me, I think that he's one that we should keep hold of for at least a little bit longer. Yeah, I think we're just starting to see the fruits of the labor that Amram's been putting into him. And already, them man want to sell him. I think it's a free-for-all right now over at Man United. Like, everybody's up to get served up. But I don't think it should be the case. I do think there should be some stars that should be, say, developed a little bit more to see what they could become, rather than sell them off so early.
It's true. Yeah, he's like one of those upcoming talents. I feel like he's been brought into the team a bit too early, but at the end of the day, that's what we had that was available. So, like, for example, let's do Kobbie, for example. I still think even Kobbie was still like brought into the first team a bit early, but it's just poor management from above, innit? So it's like he's performed. Well, let's say performed. He's done all right. Do you know what I mean? Within his time here, and he has an offer. Like, if we're trying to bring on like new profiles of players, why not sell the ones that we have? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, should I sell him, or keep him? You know what I mean? Because the systems already suit him. So it's just like, it's kind of hard, innit? It's like he's not that child that you don't want him to go in it. And then they ended up going. He's like,
How old is Garnacho then? How old is Garnacho? How old is he? I mean, he's not that young anymore.
21? I don't know.
No,
you can check. You check.
Yeah, I'm gonna check right now. But the thing is, I don't think he's that young anymore, is he? Hold on.
Alejandro Garnacho.
He's that young. He's 20 years old.
Yeah, 20 years
old. But maybe that's because that's a result of us seeing him so much. Yeah, that's a result of us seeing him so much. Yeah. When you start to see someone, you start thinking they're older. You've been seeing them for so long on the pitch. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing with Kobbie soon. But with Garnacho, he's 20 years old, fam. So surely there's space for development in whatever area he's working in. And you've already seen that he's started to come good. I mean, he already had an assist with Bruno the other day. He played well.
Yeah, he did. He played very well. But it's just the fact that we're trying to move players on now, and we're trying to like fit players to the system that Amram wants, innit? And if Amram's saying that Garnacho is not the guy for his plans, then unfortunately, like, it's tough love. Do you know what I mean? He has to go. But what I want is
that's contradictory. That's contradictory because now there's also reports coming out. What did Amram say? There was quotes from Amram earlier saying that he basically thinks the world of Garnacho. There was I think I was watching a stream from Adam, earlier, right?
Yeah,
and he was saying that the manager was actually blocking the exit.
Okay.
Garnacho, rather because he's saying he basically needs him. Yeah. So but it's true though. How can you can't get rid of someone as pivotal as Garnacho's been for him so far? I was like, okay, not pivotal, but he's clearly improved him into his system already.
Yeah,
with a bit of coaching, and
yeah.
then you're gonna get rid of him without even saying who you're gonna bring in. I think that's where the problem lies. Who are you actually looking at though to bring in, or are you just looking to sell?
I hear that, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, do you think he's obviously going to bring someone within the same bracket, or not the same bracket as Garnacho, but just a bit above the levels in it in terms of like productivity wise? You know what I mean, or is he going to bring in a 10? Do you know what I mean? Because Garnacho is a winger, and your formation is definitely it suits a 10. That's the correlation right there that we need to think about when we're selling these players. That it's not just about, yeah, okay, let's get these guys off the books and then just bring in anyone. Like people were saying, let's say for the Rashford situation, a swap between him and Liao. But Liao wouldn't, I don't think Liao will suit our system because he's a winger again. So how is that gonna?
It's someone who knows. But the thing is,
I don't know.
Ahmad's a winger, yeah, but there's different kinds of wingers. There's wingers that know how to play on the inside as well as the outside, and that's
Yeah,
what
but
Ruben was alluding to when he spoke, and he said that Garnacho needs to learn how to play on the inside rather just outside. All the system he's played for before has been him running down the outside. Yeah, now he's learning how to play on the inside, and who's to say when he does play on the inside, he won't be a beast? Do you get what I'm saying? I think it's someone in a good coach like Amram who's trying to teach him something else. He literally said, I'm going to teach him how to play on the inside. After he's finished teaching him how to play on the inside, who's to say we won't have another beast on our hands? Do you know what I mean?
True. Yeah. True.
This guy's time to develop under a good coach. Good coaches make great players. Do you know what I mean? Nobody thought Gyökeres or whatever his name is would be what he is right now if it wasn't for Amorim in the first place. So if he thinks he can take one of our guys who's average and make him into a star, why not? Let's make it happen.
But then that's what you're talking about Garnacho then, isn't it? Because it's like, let's say they don't want to sell Garnacho, and Amrin says in his conference, he's like, yo, like I feel like I've got so much knowledge to give this player, and this guy just needs time. I feel like the how he's produced in the managers that's been with him at the time hasn't been to his potential, and I feel like I'm the guy that can put him to his potential. As fans, how long are we gonna wait for that potential to arise? So I mean, that's the difference, because again, he's only got 2 years on his contract, and if we don't see any productivity from Garnacho, we're going to be like, oh, we had a chance with Napoli to sell him. Why didn't we sell him? Now what? Do you know what I mean? So it's a hit. That's what I'm saying. It's a hit and miss. I want him to go, but then again, I don't want him to go, because it's just like he's such a young talent that if he just had the right coaching, he's able to make those numbers and produce. But again, is a hit and miss here. I'm kind of speculating right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. That's all good. Well, you know, I want to sell him, but I don't want to sell him. But what would happen if someone came and said, "Okay, let's start at 30 mil"? Are you selling?
No way. Come on, no way, bro. No way.
Okay. Then they come back. They come back a little bit
later.
70
mil. 70 mil.
If they said 50 though first.
70 mil. 70. I need that 70, bro. Like what KG said, yeah. Why are we that club, yeah, that when it comes to selling players, we're always doing discount. We're always doing Black Friday. Why are we doing Black Friday, bro?
Listen,
but other clubs, other teams, yeah, they're paying. Look at what Man City paid for Alvarez. How much was that? 80 million or something like that. We're selling. Come on, this is what I'm trying to say. World Cup winner, Euro winner, like World Cup winner. Come on, like he starts. He plays for the team. Go on.
I believe right now, yeah, that it's too early to let go of certain assets. I actually thought he was older than he was, yeah. And maybe it's because, like you said, he broke through to the first team too early. But for me, he is an asset that I think I want to see develop a little bit more under a good coach. And if Amram says he wants him to go, by the way, then he can go in it. If it's not Amram's plan, it's not Amram's
winner, yeah.
If it's true,
thanks for the type of couple winner, yeah, it's true.
And if it's true, what reports are saying that Amram's may actually be the one blocking the transfer, then let him keep him. If he's the one trying to say no, why wouldn't you let him keep him? He must be seeing something there that he thinks.
Are you keeping him? Are you keeping him? Is that what you're saying? Like you think that he's, because if we're keeping him, we're like, your decision is that okay, cool. We're keeping him, and he's gonna now take us to that next level that we're trying to get to.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, that I would like to see him develop at least one more season under Amorim before we consider selling him. If he's a miss, then we go, okay, you know what? It didn't work. It didn't work. It's time to go. That's what
remember what we're doing. We're comparing him to all his other the players in his age, like for example, Lamine, all those people within that bracket, all the wingers in it. How does he suit up to those people, and how productive is he to compare to those people that's there in it? And I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. He got promoted into the team too early, in my opinion. He got brought into the team too early for him to now make up these. Because again, we first of all need a striker, and we're talking about Garnacho leaving. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. If he leaves, let's get that person that comes in to actually make us be better again. In my opinion, that's something. He's a hit and miss.
And the thing is as well, yeah, you know what I'm going to drop the link, right? But what I'm going to say is this to what you just said, yeah, especially because of the position that we're in as well, yeah. Look where we are, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are we going to get that's going to come to us at this point in time? Yeah.
Yeah.
No Champions League, not looking likely unless we win, what's it called?
Europa.
Yeah, not looking likely, right? So let's just say we're a mid-table team coming into next season, right? What are we going to be attracting?
Well, like as in like players that coming in, bro, they want to be playing Champions League. That's what I'm saying. They like everyone wants to play Champions League. That's like their dream. Like I want to play for a club that's in the Euro. I want to win titles and stuff. United's still a big club, but look at Lily Euro. Like he could have gone to Real Madrid, decided to come here. So again, is the higher ups, the scouting team, is Jason Wilcox, all them man. Like they need to be like, okay, cool.
I know. Don't get me wrong. I know that we're still a big club. We still attract people in it, yeah. Because the likes of Lenny Euro coming to us, that was a big move. We did that well. Yeah, I would have to say we did that well. But I just feel that we might struggle with getting bigger talents in. You know, every time we're mentioned to players these days, everybody's calling them scrubs like Mawani and things like that. You know, nobody wants the players that we're being mentioned to, apart from what's his name that KG wants, obviously. But Osman, yeah. Apart from Osman, he wants, yeah. But other than that, you know, everybody's calling everybody scrubs anyway. Yeah, big talents. We're not linked to them anymore. Yeah, we are getting drawn to development talents. We're buying 17-year-olds. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. Like, what big talents are we been looking at that say, okay, yeah, that's a guy that we want to bring in? Who have we looked at that you can say, okay, that could replace? The only person we've looked at recently was Davis. Yeah. And
where's that gone? And also remember Nuno Mendes. Where's that gone? Is January 16th? Like, where's our transfers? Like,
big names just disappear, and then we get the little names. Yeah, the ones that are development talents. Yeah, and then you're thinking, then you want the manager to sell someone that he thinks is half developed already. Anyway, let me see what other people think. Let me bring in Court Star. Courts, bro, what you saying?
What's going on? Firstly, I don't think we were ever actually in for Alphonso Davies in terms of it was like it was unlikely he was gonna come to us, innit? When you look at the profile of the player, and I just don't, and I don't expect. I'm not gonna be surprised if the transfer window closes and we don't sign anyone, because. Like Preem saying, where's the actual links to players? I know we signed that Diego Leon, but Joe, you need to be careful because you're moving a bit Markenish this morning. Like, where's this report where's this talk that Amorim's blocking the transfer for Garnacho?
Okay, one second.
Because if it's a tweet,
it wasn't a report. I was listening. Like I said, I was watching Adam this morning. I literally said I was watching Adam.
It's a bit Markenish still. Just a little bit.
I'm not. I've never.
It's a little one footballish.
Okay, I retract my statement. I don't want to be Mark N. There's only one Mark N. Yeah, right. So anyway, I retract that statement.
Like Mark N, like light.
I want to keep him. Yeah,
Like the Pepsi Light.
yeah.
The free version. Like you got the. Nah, but I think it's
If the manager does want to keep him, though, what do you think of that, though? If it's the case,
if he wants to keep him, then keep him. But I understand the sell of him. But if we're gonna sell him, let's get the correct fee. Like when you look at player profile, does he necessarily fit what we want in a winger /10? Not really. Does he work as a wing back? Probably not. So in terms of player profile, I understand get the sell, because if you look at the games that he's done well in, they're games where they're teams that more play on the front foot. So he looked good against Arsenal. He looked good against Liverpool because there's naturally more space for him to run in behind. However, when we play the teams that are where we're gonna have high possession and there's not gonna be that space, what will he look like then? Time will tell. So I understand the sell. I think he's got a ceiling. I don't think his ceiling is necessarily as high as we need it to be, and profile states that But is Canny backstage?
he hasn't made it here yet. Why?
Because Canny's moving a bit mad, He's like Ineos. Well, he's like if Garnacho goes, Ineos out, and now there's a major question marks on Ineos. But I don't necessarily think Garnacho is the straw that breaks the camel's back. I've got one non-negotiable in this squad, and his name is Kobbie Mainoo.
Yeah.
So what's your stance on that one? Quickly, what's your stance?
Kobbie, we can't sell Kobbie.
Okay. So you're offering to give him 200 bags?
Of course not. That's not. Two things can be true. 200 bags. Sit down. But we're not. We're not like 120 max. But we can't. But I don't even believe the 200 bags a week thing. But I'm saying that outside of Kobbie Mainoo, I'm not massively holding on to any player here, just because of obviously Kobbie's got the academy thing. Support. There's that picture of him with the sunglasses with the old school Man United top, leaning on the deck chair. The heritage.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: then. What is your price? What's your price for
Garnacho?
Yeah.
65 to 70 mil.
There you go. See, I'm not the only one. I'm not.
What's your price for him, Joe?
I mean, I can't be mad at 70 mil. 70 mil, then we're talking, innit? But I actually don't want 70 mil only brings me to the table this season. I wouldn't sell him this season. I would say talk to me next season. I would do let's see how.
But then are we in that worrying thing like where we did it with Martial, we did it with Rashford, where we had windows to sell these players for decent fees, and we kept hold of them because of the what if factor. And that what if factor just meant we gave these guys bigger contracts than they deserve, and now we couldn't sell them. That's why Martial left on a free. Rashford is going to go, but we're not going to get market value for him because he's on 300k a week, and who can afford 300k a week? So yeah. Anyway, you got there's a new member that you need to shout out. So do that.
You okay.
Anyway, big up.
Big up.
Hey, new member. Did you get some new member tax? Yeah, should I bring him in straight away?
Wait. Is Kristen in there? No, it's not
here.
in
He's not in the backstage. Not backstage.
Okay. Yeah, because I need to Kristen. Call in. I need to confirm something with you. But yeah, go on, Joe. Continue.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the Hulk in. Welcome. How you doing? New member, yeah.
Morning. I was a member before, but I'm back again anyway. On this Garnacho thing, there's so much to consider in my opinion. Now, on one hand, we're always talking about these players, they're this, they're that, get rid of them. Now the opportunity's come to sell him. Everyone's moving a bit sentimental and this, that, and the other. For me, I agree with what Preem said, he was introduced, not even so much introduced, he was relied upon too early, too young. Same with Kobbie Mainoo. They should have been really being like introduced into the team, in and out, brought out. It's the senior players that should be relied upon. He was relied upon too early, but clearly it's gone to his head. In the last year and a half, he's not kicked on, in my opinion. He's still very young, but to me, and I said it yesterday, I've said it a few times, to me, the culture of the club is so important. The culture of that dressing room, the culture of the club, I always say from top all the way down, it's so important. He's been linked to being the guy that leaks the team sheets. His brother's on the madness, so his family are a bit whatever. Yeah. Let me not even go that deep, but it doesn't seem like there's enough professionalism around him. And then on top of that, when we're talking about he can't adapt to a new position, for me, it's not even necessarily he can't play the 10 or he can't play that. It's about not having the attitude to, or the football intelligence to be able to adapt, rather than the actual position, so to speak, if that makes sense. Now, on what, fair enough, Joe Blackman is saying, give him a bit of time to see if he can adapt to those positions. But crucially, is he willing to? Does he have that coachability where he's willing to adapt? He wants to develop to be that guy, or he just wants the bright lights and the stars.
Answer that question. Answer that question.
The quote this morning, I was about to say the quote this morning.
Yeah, go on.
Was saying that he said that he was talking about Garnacho, and he says he sees himself differently now. That's what Amram said. He said he sees himself differently now. Yeah.
Okay. So if he's willing,
bro, if only we can see what he sees, because I can't see it, bro.
No, he sees a lot more though. Of course, he sees a lot more.
Yeah, but who knows what that statement means, innit? Maybe he sees himself able to do the role that Amram is now asking of him, because Amram wouldn't just bring him back into the team if he was being a dickhead still.
No, he's probably shown a bit
more. No, but he had to, remember, he had
enough.
to.
It's that bit more enough. Also, for me, in any case, to cut long, I would sell him. For 60 to 70 million, I would sell him. But crucially, we have to use
like
money.
now, like if it came in now,
I would sell him now. I would sell him now. Because we have to use money into the squad. I watch NFL, yeah. There's a saying in NFL that it's better to get rid of a player 1 year early than 1 year too late. Because the value you can lose in that 1 year too late, the damage it can do to the dressing room. For me, there's a few guys there, regardless of how important they are to the team on the field, to me, there's guys there that are killing the culture of that club. And I feel
it's like trading, isn't it?
All around the place.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I'm saying culture, I'm saying how the staff feel. Are we all, everybody, are we all keeping the standards to the top level? If you got one idiot that, obviously I have no evidence of this, but is rude to people, this, that, and the other. These times they've seen people, their colleagues being made redundant, and you got this 20-year-old or whatever he is being a prick out there, or whatever, excuse me, but whatever. All of that contributes to culture and standards of a club. For me, he looks like he doesn't keep the standards that we need. Now, we can't be too sentimental. He's one of our own, this, that, and the other. There are others that are coming through with the right standard, potentially. But if we keep guys that are bad for the culture there, those ones coming through, like we said, I always keep saying the same thing. Like we said yesterday, they will be corrupted as well. I would sell him like that. And like I said, sorry,
are you selling him with the thoughts of like someone coming in? Like, is that your thing? Like, you're gonna sell him?
I want to speak about PSR really quickly. Yeah,
go on.
We have so many financial issues with this club, big financial issues. People are letting the Glazers get away with this. We need to still be on the Glazers and need to be on Ratcliffe, because he's not doing enough to rescue us. He's just bullying, in my opinion, the little man and begging the government. Anyway. But the point is now, if you sold him for 70 million, let's say, and I think that's a stretch, but 60, 70 million, the way they account for it in amortization and the way they do the PSR calculations, we could bring in 250 or 260 million pound players or something like that, the way they account for it, because it's broken down over the length of the contract. So do you get what I'm saying? So with that 60 million, we could potentially bring in two that can actually have the right attitude and are actually performing on the pitch. Because for me, He's not doing it on the. He's not kicked on in the last year and a half. And also, I feel like I keep saying, I feel like his attitudes. I feel like he's gone down the road of Rashford and them man that are just coasting and more interested in doing whatever than actually being winners on the pitch and really willing to fight for this club. So,
yeah,
you're going.
Quick last one before you go. Yeah, don't you think it's as the fans, it's our fault as well, because we cannot hype him to become to give him the ego. Like, we're comparing him to CR7, all that stuff.
I agree.
Like, you know how he's obsessed with Ronaldo. When Ronaldo came as well, he was like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm playing in the same." Like, do you know what I mean? So now when he's gone, he's not performing to that level anymore. He's like, okay, cool. Like, I'm the man now. Like, you see that when he was on he scored against West Ham and he went on the board. He was sitting there like this. Like, do you know what I mean? He idolizes Ronaldo, innit? But us as fans, we had.
You know what? I agree with some parts of it too.
You want him to have.
Listen, I agree with some parts of it, yeah. But we are here to cheer these boys on. We are here to support them and show them love and all that stuff, and back them when they're going through hard times. So I agree with some of it. We do put, especially our own young players, on too high of a pedestal. But at the same time, if we're not supporting them and showing them love, then who will? Do you see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm a bit. I feel like it's just a high confidence in himself. And if we can get something in now, whilst he's not showing the kind of mental and football intelligence to be able to adapt and have the attitude to want to adapt, then move him on, let him go somewhere else. And if he smashes it somewhere else, then so be it. I don't care. Let's bring in new guys and smash it ourselves, man.
There you go.
Do you know what I did? Saying, I didn't get what you're saying, but at the same time, you got too much new member tax there. But at the same time, I'll tell you this, I'll tell you this, yeah. I do think we're moving a little bit too early. Unless we get that big 70 mil or higher, yeah, that's the only way I guess I'd be entertaining the conversation anyway. But anyway, let's see what other people think. We've heard our opinions already.
Bring Christian next. If you can.
Why?
He needs to go in it. So.
Oh yeah, he said, all right, Christian, what's going on, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on, boss?
What do you want to ask about? The Rashford link? The source I've got?
Wait, did you watch the show yesterday, Christian?
What's that?
Did you watch the KG's hate along?
I did for a bit, yes.
Did you watch when they whoop your name?
No.
Okay, so basically, since you've joined the Reckless community, yeah?
Yeah.
We
I know. I always knew.
KG struggles to find out your identity.
Okay.
So all the time when he was joking with you, we didn't know. Well, he didn't know if it was a Mr. or Mr. So can you just confirm?
I am a man.
Mr. Should I call you Mr.?
All right. I knew. Everyone else knew, but you know how KG is.
Yes.
So yeah.
No, he's going to jail, bro, because we found evidence that he's actually met you before in person.
He has.
Oh, swear.
Bro, we got evidence, yeah. He's going to
I've got pictures of me and KG.
I send that picture to Joe or Yo-Yo, or send that picture.
Got it.
Have it. We've got it. We've got the evidence, bro.
Oh my gosh, because I can't. But
you know who? Yo-Yo does the what? He does the Lord's work, bro. Come on now. Before I even knew, there was already a picture there. The evidence is there. As soon as KG lands back in this country, he's going straight to jail.
Yeah.
His next. Oh, Preem's going to jail with him. Look, he's gone. Preem's camera died. Preem, are you dying?
I'm here. 1 sec. Charge my ticket.
Oh, you're still there? Okay, cool. No problem. All right. Well, I'll tell you this, yeah. Let me just remove you then.
I'm here. Just.
You sure? Should I? I'll remove you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Well, then listen. If it goes, when KG comes back, are you willing to testify that he should already know what your orientation is?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is the serious thing, Kristen. Because we were searching up bare names, and yeah, yeah.
No, that sounds like you fell off. No, I don't want to hear that. No, listen. Make sure you pull up, yeah?
I will
When we
pull up.
pull him back in, yeah? But listen, just quickly anyway, move off that topic. You're a member anyway, right? So let's go. Let me ask you this question. Are you selling him?
Garnacho.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you
What's
sell
his
Garnacho
name?
right now? And
70
if you
M's. Give it to me. 70
yeah,
M's. Yeah.
doesn't matter about developing. What if okay, let me ask you this. What if you found out that it was the club wanting to sell and Amram didn't want to sell? Then what's the case?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
I
saying it
think
is the case, by the way.
the manager needs to have a say in that. Unless he's going to get guaranteed
What if
replacement.
it's the case? What if it's the case if the manager says, I don't want you to sell him? I don't want the 17-year-old. I want that player.
Keep him.
Would you be against?
I wouldn't be against it at all.
You would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
So you would keep him?
Yeah, I'd keep him.
Okay.
Oh, there you go then.
Well, that's what I mean. I think it all centers around who wants to get rid of him for me. Yeah, because if it's a financial decision, yeah, and not a footballing decision, I think that should really play the most part in this. Do you get what I mean? Because I understand that you need to make peas, but if the manager says that's someone that I want to develop, I would say let him develop.
Yeah.
But this is what I said before. Like I was saying that if he's staying, there needs to be a purpose for why he's staying. He can't just stay for the fun of it. Like that's why I bought the trading thing. Like because again, next season, well, let's hope that he does well. His value will go up. That's why we're hoping Rashford even goes now. Do you know what I mean? So his value can go up. So, but again, if he does have a bad season, that 70 M's, we're not going to see that no more. So it's like you stick or twist, in that game. So it's just like what can we do? Like I would sell him, but if Amran says, you know what, like we have a player here, I know that I can get the best out of him, then again I'll keep him because I'm trusting the manager's decisions to say, okay, cool, this is something that he thinks that he can get the best out of. It's just like, I don't know, 8 weeks or into his tenure, let's try and see, cool, this is what I can see. I can see the progression like Garnacho has from the start of Amarin till now. So, and that's it. But yeah, Kristen, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree.
You know what, Christian? Before you go, because I know you said you ain't got a lot of time, yeah?
Yeah.
This what is this Rashford sauce that we're hearing?
I couldn't watch the game on Sunday because I had to do video content for a gym event.
Yep.
And with my personal trainer, one of the clients is a football agent based in London. And he asked me who I support, so I support United. And he goes, do you think you sell Rashford? I go, well, you probably go out on loan to AC Milan. And he told me, keep a lookout for West Ham. Because he was one of the players on their list. He wasn't top priority. The top priority was Evan Ferguson from Brighton.
Okay.
The only way they could have funded the deal was if they sold Füllkrug. Now, he had a deal agreed to go to Juventus or unnamed German club. But unfortunately, Füllkrug is out with the rest of the season with injury. So now they are dipping into the loan market to find an attacker. At the moment, they have got 4 attackers out with injuries.
Wait, what team are you talking about?
West Ham.
Okay.
Ham.
So they're looking in the loan market.
Do you really think West Ham could possibly pull that off, though? And here's the thing as well. Do you think Marcus Rashford would actually go there?
I think Rashford will go there. But the only problem is West Ham will not put an option to buy in that clause.
Yeah.
That is the only downfall.
Yeah, go on, Kristen.
Well, I'm just saying he'd definitely be coming back, but it could be like a Sancho situation where we then offload him next season. Do you know what I mean? Straight away, if he does well.
Just keep an eye out for West Ham. That's all I'm saying.
Big up yourself, Kristen, man. Thank you for joining the show, man.
Thanks, guys.
No worries, man.
Just quick on that one, Joe. Yeah, if Rashford goes to West Ham, I'm not mad at it, bro. It's a London club.
Nobody be mad at that one. That'd be what nobody would be mad at that one.
Yeah, like let him go there. Like if he can meet Wan-Bissaka, he knows probably a couple people from there already, maybe from the England team or whatever. Like just go there. Like
it's London, isn't it? You know he loves to be. I know he's.
Or even if he goes to Aston Villa, you see how they signed Donnell Malin. That's a good signing for them. Do you know what I mean? So if Rashford even goes to Aston Villa, that they may cook there. You don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just the fact that first of all, no one's gonna pay that money.
If he went to Aston Villa, he'd actually play better. But I don't.
He'll play better, yeah.
I don't think he'd be willing to do the work that's also involved in that kind of system as well.
Yeah.
That's anyway. We'll see in it. We will see if his mindset changes once the environment changes as well. Because sometimes people just need a whole change of environment, to just rejuvenate themselves. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Let me start going in order now because this guy's been waiting for a little while and he was here like ages ago. Jay, what's going on, bro?
Yo, yeah, I'm just chilling. What's going on, boys?
Good. Sorry to have you waiting. We had a couple people there that jumped the queue there, but we had some things we had to address. How you doing?
Calm. No, I'm all good. You can
you
ask
remember
me the
Jay
questions.
quickly? You remember?
I don't think so. No, but like you
Cool.
can ask me the questions and then I'll answer.
Yeah. No, go on. Preem, start the questions.
So what's your stance on Garnacho? You've been hearing the show. We're talking about him leaving. Well, potentially leaving. Like, do you want him to stay, or if you want him to leave, like, what's your price bracket for him?
Well, I looked at the that Twitter. There was a tweet about Napoli wanting to give us 38 or something like that. I think we need to drive their hand a bit higher. Like maybe into the 60s, 70s. Then I'll be like, yeah, let's go. But ultimately, he is someone that needs to go because of the culture. As who was it? Was it Holkin that said, yeah, the whole culture. I remember it was the Victoria Pilsen game, and he ignored Amorim. So I'm just thinking that's going to be a problem later on if you let him off the leash. You get it? If you just say, all right, cool, yeah, that happened, cool, whatever, play for another year. Maybe in another year that might come up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we definitely need to start moving on players. To be fair, we need the money anyway. We can't be beggars. I mean we can't be choosers because we're beggars right now. You get it? Beggars can't be choosers. You get it?
But this is what I'm saying. Go on, Joe.
Hold on. Why would we move on? So why not move on some of the ones that we think are more Deadwood first, then try to get rid of certain people that could be developed into good talent? Remember, he's a 20-year-old boy. Like 20-year-old, fam. He's just come out of his teens. He's just stepped out of his teens, fam. Yeah.
Yeah, true that. But let me ask you a question. Victor Lindelof, has there been any offers for Victor Lindelof? Why isn't he being touted by teams?
Why aren't we looking to just like literally offer him to people? Why are we not scouting him around Europe like Rashford brother was scouting him around Europe? Do you understand what I'm saying? We should be actively looking to get rid of those players. We should be speaking to other clubs about Luke Shaw. Take these players, please.
Yeah,
take them on loan. Make them go their career so we can sell them next season then.
But that's the thing. Based on performances, most of these players don't have any suitors. They don't have any suitors. Even if you were to offer them, they still don't have any suitors.
Yeah.
There's the thing. Are we even trying? That's what
That's another question.
I'm not hearing no reports that we've offered this person to this person. We've offered that person to that person. If it was Man United, you know that it'd be out there. But we ain't doing it. We should be doing that shit. Offer these people. We don't want them no more. We should be actively saying these people ain't doing shit. How come the board ain't looking at the people that are sitting down not doing shit and offering them? Why we're only hearing reports of the good ones that we want to keep?
That's very true. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't know what the whole business is inside Ineos. But one thing I can say is we might end this transfer window without any signing. Then we might have to wait for the summer.
Boy, that's
deep right now.
Yeah.
That means
big up yourself, Jay, man. Big up.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, I would bring you back for your last point, but I'll let you have more time anyway.
No, it's calm.
All right, let's keep it going. You can stick around. We might have a little discussion at the end. Yo, Josh.
Hey, yo, big up, guys. Thanks for having me, man.
Yo,
you good? But
Is it,
you,
are there anybody else in the queue as well, or like?
why you busy?
No, okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. All right, talk to me then. Garnacho, what's your start?
So my thing is on the whole Garnacho scene, right? Uh, bro, like I'm like big old Ineos, big old Manchester United need to sell an academy player to go fund their project for a left 10. I don't get this. Like, my thing is why do we need to sell Garnacho so that we can bring in a player? The only player we should have sold Garnacho to bring in this January window was Kvaratskhelia, and he's gone. So what are we doing? Like, who are we signing? That's my thing. Like, for me, we don't need to sell Garnacho. First of all, Manchester United shouldn't be in a position where you get what I'm saying. Like, we need to sell an academy product just to go and sign a player for Amarim. That's where I am. So,
So
for
go on.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead. You
So
want to ask something?
what are you saying then? Because if they're saying Garnacho is the only way we can bring players in, how are we gonna sell them? Do you know what I mean, how can we can't sell Garnacho then? Basically, you're saying so we're just gonna stay in this situation we're in right now without bringing anyone in for
So
the and
first
then
of all,
wait for the summer.
my thing is, I don't believe that we're in a position where we need to only sell Garnacho, right? So
Okay.
if that is the case, even if we're going to sell Garnacho for what everyone's asking 90 million, you think Manchester United and who are they going to replace Garnacho with? I'm pretty sure like Vivel or Wilcox are gonna go and find some young youth that they're gonna bring in, and you think he's gonna cost 50, 60? He's not gonna cost any more than 20, 25, or even 15. So if that is the case, you bring in a player like that, but you don't need to sell Garnacho for it. What I'm saying is Amarim is kind of relying on these players. It's also the fact that he kind of used the season as pre-season. So if Amarim is going to go into next season, he's going to have his
Wait,
back
hold
against the
on.
wall.
Amrin is using this season as a preseason.
Yeah, because he kind of experimented, right, with his setup, right? He's kind
Yeah.
of trusting players to play his system so that next season we're all guns blazing, right? So you're going to have to need the players that are learning your system. How are you going to go and sell the players you put trust in learning your system? You're already selling Rashford. You're selling all the other guys. So you might as well keep the player that is learning your system at least for one more season. Because if you sell Garnacho and you bring in another player, and if that player doesn't work out and he needs time to adapt, who are you going to trust?
Okay.
In my opinion, if we go,
What do you think, Pav?
Let him talk, innit? I'll have my talk later, innit? Let him do his thing.
All right.
so
I wanted the rebuttal. All right, then finish then.
In it, Pav, man, you was bare in the chat, and then when you came on the main, you didn't say nothing. What's going on?
yeah, I would have looked forward to what
Pav
you
doing
had to
what's
say.
up this morning.
I would have looked
Go
forward
on.
to what he had to say,
Continue.
but I'll be tuned in for what he has to say. Anyway, so my thing is like if we're going to sell Garnacho for like 80, 90 million, we had Kvaratskhelia right there. We should have hijacked that deal. Sell Garnacho to Napoli, bring in Kvaratskhelia from the same place. It was a pretty easy deal. So now who are we going like? What's the point of selling Garnacho now? I think we keep
That's
him.
very true. That's why I was so surprised when they were linked with Garnacho. I was thinking, oh, bro, there's a player that we need. We need, and he can play a 10. Why are we
Yeah,
not going through to get him? I just don't
and
understand.
we're kind of, if you guys have seen that we're linked to this player, the only player, by the way, Ineos has been pretty quiet on who we're linked to. When we should be signing wing backs. Where are the wing backs, by the way? Why are we only talking about Garnacho? If we enable this Garnacho thing, tomorrow we'll be enabling the Kobbie thing. And we'll be enabling Ineos to do some weird shit. And I'm not on these guys as yet, right? So that's
Yeah.
my thing. And the player that we're linked to these days is this Nene Dorgeles. I don't know how you pronounce his name. If you guys have seen, you know what I'm saying? If you guys have seen this player, he's like a winger. This
What
guy is
team?
from, I'm not sure, but he's, I think it's Salzburg, I think. So,
Oh, you're talking about that guy with the
That
plaits.
wing back we saw.
yeah. He's already traumatizing people, fans. Like, he's on that Anthony vibe. He looks good in the comps, but you don't know whether he's gonna be good in
Yeah.
the Prem. You know what I mean? So if we're going to sell Garnacho and bring in this guy and he doesn't work out, then what you gonna do? At least
Was
for
this the
this,
guy that we saw the comps of? This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy I'm talking about, but I'm not sure.
Judging from the comps here, I think he's all right still.
But we said the same thing about Anthony too, right? So anyway,
Yeah.
my point. So my thing is, you rather keep Garnacho so that he's an impact player or a bench player for next season, and then you sell him. Amram said he needs 6 windows anyway, so what's the rush? Why do we need to sell these first teamers right now? Like, these guys are first teamers. So you hold on to at least Garnacho and Kobbie for one more season. Kobbie obviously is another conversation. But like, you hold on to Garnacho for a bit, and Manchester United shouldn't be in a position where they need to sell this guy to go and fund their project. They should be in a position to just fund their project regardless. Chelsea do it, everybody else does it. So what's Ineos doing? That's my thing.
I'm going to ask you this question before your time's up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to give you a couple extra seconds because I'm the one that's saying that I think we should keep him if the manager says to keep him. Yeah, but if they do slap 80 M's in front of your face, do you not take it?
First of all, my stance is like, I'm not on the side where everybody has the prices yet. My stance is
Josh, would you take it?
No,
It's a yes or no.
No, I would not take it, but based on the context, because there's nobody we can replace with that money. The only person we had, that's why I said the only player we had was Kvara Shalia.
Bro, we're getting 80 M's. You just go to the market and find someone.
I'm pretty sure you can find somebody for 80 M's.
We can't replace no one.
Look. My stance is we shouldn't be enabling this concept now. Kvara Shalia is gone. That's the only player we would have. I feel like
Mbemba will be you could take him for like 60 probably.
60 M's is max.
We're signing him.
We have 20 M's to filter in.
Would you guys take Mbemba?
I think he's doing all right now. I think he will suit the system.
He's gone. No, you can't say that. You can't say that and then have more time after that, bro.
Listen, if he's coming for 80 M's, yeah, and they say, yo, that he's gonna come into the club, bro, they're cutting the money, and we can use that money. We can use that money, bro, to get people in.
There's so many people you can get for 80 M's there. I don't even know where to begin. Anyway, let's find out who that we couldn't get nobody for 80 M's. First team sir, you're here.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, what's
your
good?
name is different. Your name is different here than it is in the chat. Like,
because that's my YouTube account. But I put first team sir because that's what you guys know me as, so it's easier to know it's me.
Okay, all right. All right.
So
what's your name in the chat?
You can use the other one, bro.
David Taylor.
Bro, just change it if you want to, bro. It's calm.
Yeah. All right. So first off, I want to say that I'm not anti Garnacho, but hear me out. Okay. People give me he's 20 years old. That's fine, right? If your decision making is poor, that's fine. It's something you're going to grow out of. There's something you're going to improve upon. But then you need to have a fundamental football baseline. I'm just going to ask you guys, what football skill is Garnacho elite at or above average at? Just mention one.
Oh, why are we doing this?
No.
Why are we doing this?
Okay, but what's Kobbie elite at?
Kobbie?
He's a good all-rounder. He's a good all-rounder.
Yeah. I don't think there are anyone there. They're not elite.
No.
You're saying elite.
Okay, let's drop it from elite. Above
bro,
average.
the word you use elite, it means that it does well and it produces.
Hear me out. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm building on a point. Right? I'll give Garnacho credit for something. Garnacho is somebody, exactly what somebody said, he's persistent. Garnacho is going to feel 100.
So he's basically elite.
Let me land. Garnacho is going to feel 100%, 100 times, and he's going to keep coming at you. All right? That is an elite mindset. Look at all the great moments he had at Man United. The FA Youth Cup final, the 91st minute, he took the ball in his own half and ran across the pitch and then scored a goal. That game against Fulham, he came on, and then his work rate is great, right? Yes. But there is a cap to that potential. That's why all his great performances, he's coming off the bench and then he's doing something very, very permanent, because you bring him into the game and then he's working hard. But then for you guys to say for 70 million, you're not going to sell 60 million, 50 million, you're not going to sell Garnacho is irresponsible, because you can find whatever he's doing, he's producing for this club. So many other players. There are players in the championship right now who are more matured and are doing better than Garnacho will give you. We are falling in love with these players so much that these are the reasons why 6 years or 7 years time we're going to be calling him out like another Rashford, because we fall in love with these youth academy players way too much. He's good, yes. Is the potential there? Yes, but he's not something that is irreplaceable.
Okay,
is what I'm saying. So personally, I'll take 40 million, but I'll try and push. I'll try and put. Yes,
he killed it.
I'll try. No, listen. Negotiation. You try and take as much as you can, but if you give me 40 million, I'm taking it because one, he doesn't fit into what the coach is doing. Again, going back to the football, is it physically imposing? No. You see how tiny Ahmad is? You can't push Ahmad off the ball. When Ahmad has the ball at his feet, he's technically secure. Garnacho doesn't have that. He doesn't have that blistering pace where you drop the line 5 to 10 yards. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that ball striking ability that Rashford had when Rashford was young.
Why is it 40 that you'd accept for him? Why 40 you take that now? Why do you think that's acceptable for him? As a talent, yeah, that you said is not yet complete. You already said it, right? He's got space to develop, right? He's a young talent.
He's got space to develop when it comes to his decision making. That's the part where I buy the excuse that he's only 20, because that's something that's going to improve with age. But then players are being signed at age 12 and 13, and they are showing you something.
But you said
they're showing you something. So, I'm just asking you, show me, give me from on the football field. Give me one thing. Give me one thing. You're like, you know what? If I mention this, if I mention Garnacho, I think about this.
Arsenal fans agree with
I'm not being emotional. I'm just.
Of course, he's gonna agree with you.
No, I'm just asking you. You haven't given me one thing. Like,
go on.
Yeah, give me one thing. When I mention Garnacho, you like this skill set comes to mind. That's all I'm asking.
Like you said, do you know what? Yeah, I said that he's always willing to take his man on, and he will never stop.
No, that's a mindset. That's a mindset. Yeah. That's a mindset. I wish I don't even have a problem with his attitude that people are bringing about. In football, you need to have a level of arrogance. Ronaldo, I'm not comparing him to Ronaldo. Ronaldo had the arrogance, but then he had the leadership in the dressing room to humble him. He had Ferguson to humble him. That's what we hear stories about. So I don't even have an issue. It's a mindset. He has a great mindset. I'm just saying. Come on,
listen.
Go back to the ball is fizzed into him that he loses it.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna let Abs is the coach. Let's see if he's got any words of wisdom, because I'm not the coach. He probably sees things that he sees are elite. But the thing is,
Abs is sensible. So
can I finish one thing though? Yeah. You're looking at certain players here that are elite. Yeah, the likes of Yamal and let's say the Messis when they broke through and whatnot. Yeah, but when certain players break through, fam, they don't all have elite at any certain things. Some people just average until they develop into what becomes elite. Do you get what I'm saying?
Agreed. And that's why I dropped the standard even from elite to something that stands out.
So like, wait,
when Rashford
what was the thing?
Okay, let me just say what stands out for him then for me. Yeah. His pace, his ability to find space. His ability to run in behind, and his ability to score goals. And let's face it,
goals.
So what are you saying? It's elite though.
But that's why he's on the scene.
So if you have
that's not elite, but that's what stands out when I think of Garnacho. His pace.
But when you say pace,
and I think those things can be developed into a better character.
When you say pace is a physical attribute that you need to be excellent at if you're going to consider it a skill. When Rashford came onto the scene, because of his pace, defenses will have to drop 5 to 10 yards. Garnacho doesn't have that type of pace. He's quick, but then he doesn't have the pace that is going to make him stand out if he doesn't have other things to go along with it. Again, I'm not hating on the kid. I'm just saying that the same way we have put him on this pedestal and we're asking for 70, 80 million. Obviously, if we get it, it's great. But then let's not act as if he's like the next best thing or whatever. There are so many Garnachos.
We're not saying that. We're not saying he's the next best thing. I'm saying that why is it when it comes to these players, and I'm repeating KG again, we are always giving them Black Friday sales. Why? Why can't we? Why can't they pay premium?
Because
I
we are waiting to get that premium amount where every other team knows that he's not worth 70 million. So guess what? He's gonna stay here, and then 2 seasons later, we're gonna be like, Garnacho is not good enough for Man United, so we'll take 25 million.
And that's very good.
I'm gonna use another player that we had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use another player that we had in our midst that we sold. So what would
volume.
you say? Is it too loud?
No, up a bit. You need to turn up a bit.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better. Go on.
Sorry, my voice was low. I didn't want to bring up my mic as well. I'm going to use another player as just an example. Yeah.
Right.
So you said Garnacho doesn't have any abilities that stand out. Now,
footballing.
I disagree with that, but at the same time, you use the word elite, so you're right. I'm not going to actually say he has anything elite at the moment. He has a group of things that make him good, right? Yeah. He has technical abilities that make him good. Otherwise, he wouldn't even be playing in the Prem. So I do think his first touch is good. I think his control of the ball is good. I think his dribbling in tight areas is actually good, right? I think his passing is good. Okay. And finishing needs work. But everything that I've just said is good, can be better.
So what's that part to elite?
Elite.
So there's elite, and then there's what's this one? What's this one? I'm looking for this one.
I'm just saying he's good. Good.
So
yeah,
first team, what are you saying?
Play first team football in the Prem.
At no point have I said Garnacho is not a bad player. I've not said he's a bad player. I'm trying to dumb down this expectation that we need to sell him for 80 million or 70 million. No, it's unrealistic because 2 or 3 years down the line, we're going to be
the reason why I want to argue against that
with Rashford. I'm not saying he's a bad footballer. I'm just saying that let's tamper our expectations of we're putting him on this. Somebody said let's sell him and go and use the money to go get Kvaratskhelia. Like, what are we talking about here?
The only reason you wouldn't do that. No, let me answer that. The only reason that was possible is Kava was available for a cheap. He was available on cheap because he wanted to leave Napoli. That's why people were saying that. It's not to do with ability-wise. We know Kvaratskhelia is better, right? But he was available on cheap because he was making a fuss to leave, and Napoli wanted to get rid of him. So that's why we're talking like that. Secondly, the example I really want to use is, because does anyone remember how much we sold McTominay for?
Was it 30
odd?
30, 35?
Yeah, I hated McTominay. I thought he was useless in our team. He only had one good aspect. His late runs into the box and he's finishing.
Yeah.
But then that was a very top aspect. And he's a seasoned professional.
Wait. Let me finish. Yeah. We didn't need him. We didn't need that ability. He's gone off to Italy, and I guarantee you, they're going to sell him for double of what we sold him for.
100%.
Because look what he's doing there. So
he's doing well now. He's doing well over there.
Yeah, we don't know how Garnacho is going to perform in the Italian league. I have an idea. We don't know what Garnacho is going to do for that club, but we do know he's talented to get better. So you have to factor that talent into the price. 40 million, you're not factoring that at all. You're just basically saying he's rubbish, bad goods, take it.
At no point that he's rubbish. 40 million is
but your price says that. Because that's why we sold McTominay. We sold him for 35 because we didn't care about him.
Yeah.
We already used him. We thought, he's rubbish. Go away. He can be sold. 40 million suggests that you don't care about the person.
No.
Okay, one step. Respond.
If you're able to get 60 million, great. But if we literally go on the table and they're like 40 million for PSR sake, mind you, we have a lot of young wingers that are coming in the Cannabis as well, who are even more high, who have like high stature. You know what I'm trying to say? Again, my point, forget about the 40 million or whatever. My point is we are putting this kid on a pedestal that he is not. That's all I'm saying. And again, we give him songs, Viva Garnacho, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Right now, if I hear Viva, whatever, we don't even hear Ronaldo. We have Garnacho. It's little things is what I'm talking about. He's not a great player that we should be crying about.
Okay.
Like, if we lose him, it's not the worst thing in the world. And I will take
that again. I'm going to respond to that again. Yeah. Ahmad has played Serie A football for 1 year or less than that. We bought him for 40. Garnacho has played 2 seasons of first team football at United in Europa League, in the Premier League, in the Cups. Did he actually? I think he played in Champions League as well.
Yeah,
and you want to
Garnacho
sell him for the same price that we bought Ahmed for?
Yeah.
That's okay, bro. Big man. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you. I can't hear you, Joe. You're muted.
You're muted.
You know what? We're gonna revisit that. Because we have to have the kind of show at the end, like yesterday.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a Wheel of Justice statement, you know. That's a Wheel of Justice statement.
I thought we was gonna avoid the week today because KG wasn't here. I thought KG was the only person. KG and if she pulls up today, Dr. Eddie. There's two people that can face the wheel today. Doctor, if you're watching.
I think First Team Sales walked himself into a Wheel of Justice with that last comment.
This link is for you, especially, yeah. If you're watching, I beg you hit the link, yeah. We need to talk to you, and you know why.
What is happening? What is actually happening here?
Hey, is that a Wheel of Justice situation? Oh,
that's a Wheel of Justice.
No. We'll talk first. We'll talk at the end. Hey, listen, you take these remaining minutes here because you guys were talking for long. So take these remaining minutes and say what you want to say still.
Okay, so right now I'm gonna do like almost a slight 180 on. I was protecting Garnacho at that point, right? But now I'm gonna go back to yeah. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm a balanced person. I'm a very balanced person. Yeah. So if we're going to sell him, I want my 60 plus. I actually put 70 mil plus, right? For the same reasons I told this same guy, he's got enough talent. He's 20 years old, and you know he's going to boom it in Italian league. Let's just be real about that. He's going to be worth the money, right? Plus, again, like I said, he's 20. We don't know what he's going to grow into. We don't know, right? So if it is going to be 60 or 50, I want a massive sell-on clause added to that, like a percentage. I want a massive percentage on that, at least 20%, 25 even, if we can get that in there. Because when that guy gets sold for higher, we want the money. We want to make the difference. But here's my biggest problem. If anyone watched the Flex and KG show yesterday, right? Flex went through a whole bunch of players that we're paying for and their wages, and it came up to like 1.2 million per week, right? Which is basically 5 million every month. And then obviously times 10 or 12, whatever you want to do. Yeah? That is a lot of money sitting there that we're paying for. And the first thing you want to do is sell someone that's talented. Like, get rid of all those players. Get them off the contract. Buy them off, pay them off, whatever you want to do. But what you're not going to do is sell someone talented and have those bums still here, and you're not going to play them.
Come on! This is what we're talking about. Get rid of them.
And then secondly, I am almost on Ineos fraud watch. So who are they going to replace him with? Because in my opinion, the two attackers that I've seen bought in recent times, it's not filling me with confidence. Because both attackers, one is Wayland, one is Xerxes. Who have they got to replace him that's going to be as talented and have probably the same amount of ceiling? That's my concern. That's my biggest concern.
Especially if you only want 40 mil for him as well. Imagine if you only want 40 mil for him. Who are you going to replace?
That's what I'm saying. That 40 M's is not it in this market anymore.
I tell you what, if we took 40 M's for Garnacho, that Nenny Doggeres guy, right? They're going to charge us 60 for it. Then we look like bigger dickheads. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So yeah, that's my point. I don't trust Ineos to replace him properly, adequately. So that's my other problem.
Big up, man. Big up. Good call, man. Good call.
Well, see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, man. I think we need to start valuing our players better. If he to go, I want a big piece for him. And and that's only once again if the manager doesn't want him. If the manager thinks he can do something with him, I think that guy is seeing this.
Yes. Yeah.
But we'll see, innit? We'll see. Let's go to the next caller. Wrap up. He's been here talking. You've been talking the most. What?
I don't get the commotion, bro. I don't get this commotion. I really don't understand it.
What are you
I said
about?
it
What's
before.
Floor
I said it before. I'll say it again. Garnacho is a decent academy player. Yeah, he's decent, but he's nothing special. Like we've had what this is how I know we're starving. Because if we was a good team, most academy players do not make it. That's the harsh reality in professional football. They don't make it in the top 6 teams. So there's no point holding on to something where we can get good value. My value for Garnacho is 55 M's plus add-ons minimum. Because he's played a lot of games, he's got a brand, so minimum fee 55 M's. But the reality is, I said it to you before, Joe, his ego supersedes his actual talent. And he just looks funny in the light to me. So I have to be real with it.
Mm.
And you know it's true, man. You know it's true. Listen,
I understand the
Listen, and let's break this down as well. Let me break this because I've been hearing what you've been saying. You've been saying some funny shit. Listen, one in 5. That is not elite. 1 in 5 for goals.
Whoa!
That's
I
not
didn't
elite.
say. Whoa! Who said that was elite? I said.
Yeah, we never said. What are you talking about? We never said that.
Yeah, I know you never said that's. I know you never said that's elite, but the reality is you can sell that. That's nothing special. 1 in 5, 50 games, 10 goals.
His assist rate.
He's a bench player at best. Let's be real. He's a bench player at best. Yeah, let's be real with that. But if we get 55 plus, sell him. That's the reality. Sell him.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question then, yeah? Because it seems like you think that every player that steps onto the pitch from this age of 17 should just be good and just be able to.
No, don't. No, it is. Do you know it is? No, it's not that. It's not that. Do you know it is? There's levels to this.
He's 20 years old, blood.
No. Oh, this 20. This age thing is jarring as well. We didn't say that for Rashford at 20. Look at Rashford at 20 and look at Garnacho and we're still cussing Rashford out. Get the tapes out. Look at Rashford at 20 and Rashford's not elite. Rashford is not elite. He's good. Look at Rashford at 20 and look at Garnacho.
Goals. He's in a team that's not scoring goals right now, fam. Yeah. Look at our team.
Let's not do the excuses thing, bruv. Let's not do the excuses thing, man.
Relative
Listen, Garnacho is a bread and butter. Listen, I don't really care for the guy like that, but listen, Garnacho is a bread and butter academy player. He's not shit, but he's not great either. We can move on from this one because you know why? There's better academy graduates coming up in the ranks. You've been reading the articles, all the players that are coming up, all the signings that they're buying across the world. They're gonna be. There's a few that could be better than him. So the only thing I will say is Ineos are still on fraud watching me. I let that go because if he was in good shape, he could have just been a bench player. But we're not in that situation. We need to sell our most sellable assets. That's the harsh reality. Because Lindelof, all of them players, they got no market value. They're gonna go at the end of the season anyway. Then their last year. That's the reality. We ain't gonna get nothing for them.
Why are you so opposed to Garnacho? Like, I swear.
I'm not opposed. No, it is.
Hold on, wait.
I'm not opposed. Listen.
Wait. I can't be muted right now.
Go on.
Wait.
Go on.
Listen, you're one of those guys, yeah? If Garnacho had a YouTube video, you dislike it straight away. That's you, bro. Let him.
No.
Bro.
Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's his fanboys and his attitude stinks. Do you know what Garnacho is? He's a player that got too much too early. Too much too early. You got the adulation. You got gassed.
But who's that? I told you at the beginning of the show.
Bear fans, he's that. He's just an average academy player, and it's okay. It's okay, but if the right money comes in, ta-da, have a good career in the Serie A.
Wrap up. I told you, Lord, in the beginning of this show. I literally said it. Yeah, we were the ones hyping him. He had.
I never hyped him up. I never gassed this guy up because his base level was never all that anyway. His base level of a player was just average to slightly above average, but people are piping him off to oblivion. Nasty work. But listen, He's a bench player. Let's be real.
55, hold on, 55 is what's acceptable. That's what you're
Yeah,
saying.
55 plus add-ons, minimum rate, 55 M's plus add-ons. That's what I'm saying.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
One.
Thank you.
It's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You can't.
The takes, bro.
Yeah.
This is why we're United fans, bro.
Somebody said 40 before. He said 55. At least he raised it up, 15. Like, but bro, it just goes to show you that how divisive this conversation really is. Yeah. This guy Garnacho. Some people see him that he has a high ceiling, and some people think he's already at his ceiling and he ain't really going to get much better, which I think is crazy. I think that is crazy. Yeah. I want to see him in 6 years. I don't say I want to see him here, but in 6 years, I want to see how good he really is and what he's achieved and see what people say then. But let's see in it. Let's see where he goes. Maybe where he goes determines how good he will be anyway.
Yep.
Let's see for a few of us. Let's keep moving. Who's next? Kenny. What's going on, bro?
What's good? What's good, bro? You good? What's up, Prim? Yeah, I got a cold. Excuse my voice in case I'm sounding weird. Bro, what's going on in our fan base? It's disappointing. Bro, people have been giving me headaches, bro. Like from the time this show started, bro. And I don't know, why aren't you making the scene being great again, bro? Like crazy, man. That's wild, man. Like you can't be giving 4 minutes. You can't be bro. Like there's no cooking. The burning food, bro. Like what's going on? The burning food. What cooking is there, bro? Burn, bro. They're burning, bro.
AG runs away from arguments. I like arguments.
But like it's gotta make sense, bro. Somebody talking about 40 bans for Garnacho. That's madness. The guy just won Puskas last week or the other week. What
this is what I'm about.
No, like come on, man. You can't subject us to this nonsense, bro. Make the scene being great again, bro. For real. Do your job.
Yeah. What's your stance on this, Kenny? We got.
Goodbye. He said to make the scene being great again, right? So there you go. It's great. It's great. Yeah. You asked for that. No, I'm joking. Kenny, look at him. He's mad. Hey, Kenny, come back. Look at him. He doesn't even realize he's mad. Look. Kenny, look at him. He's angry. Look.
Yeah.
Hey, that's so funny. Hey, that's so funny. Yeah, come back. Look at you. You're upset.
Look, I'm sick, bro. That's why my temper is a little bit too. It's easy today, bro. Like, you know what? It's one of those ones. Like, you just.
I brought you back.
I'm snapping at everything, bro. No, listen.
What's your take? Like, what do you think?
My take is this. My take is this, bro. Like, there is no way we can become this club that's selling the better players that we have, especially as somebody as young as Garnacho with the ceiling that he has. We don't know what he's going to become yet. In January, the coach is already expressing the fact that he's loving the way Garnacho is looking at himself now. He's had an impact on him after what he did when he took him out of the team together with Rashford. So even what he's talking about, what the coach is saying towards Garnacho, it shows that he's willing to work with him and he likes what he sees. He's been playing him, you know. So there is no way we can concentrate in January to get rid of players that we know are the better players that we have. We did this with what's his name? Under Herrera, where we got rid of the better players instead of keeping, you know what I mean? Instead of keeping the ones that are better and getting rid of the Deadwood first. Bro, what are we doing? Somewhere I was saying that you're telling me Lindelof is like no value. We need to start shopping these people out. Those are the ones that we need to concentrate on taking out, bro. You know, for me, this has just got like the Glazers, Ineos written all over them. If they sell Garnacho in January, I'm moving from Ineos watch to Ineos out because for real, I'm telling you, because it shows that they don't care. They're just here to make a quick buck. What does that have to say for kids like Lenny Yoro? Because we obviously bought him based on the fact that we're developing kids coming from the academy. That was the plan. That was Sajimo saying. Not selling youngsters that have talent for us to make a quick buck. In January, who are we bringing in, bro? Who have we identified that's ready to bring in quick? So to come and adjust real quick. Because right now we can salvage the Europa League.
But they said they need to sell to buy.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't even need to. But why not? Why do we need to sell the ones that are better? Why our better players, bro? Why? Why shouldn't we sell the ones that are not doing good? We have a chance to salvage the Europa League. We have the chance to salvage the FA Cup. We still have something to gain out of this league. Even though the league itself has gone, there's still some games to play for. So we'd rather keep the ones that already know the philosophy, that have already adapted the way of Manchester and what Amiram is trying to teach, rather than banking on a player we don't know to come and adapt. Then what are we saying? Are we ready to go even further down? Come on.
Sorry, he wasn't going to stop. I don't think he was going to stop. Big up though, Kenny. No, but I agree with that statement.
Yeah, it's good. It's good still. I agree with that.
We need to be getting rid of the Deadwood. Oh, push them somewhere. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's Greece. I don't care if it's Turkey. I don't care if it's Saudi. Somebody must want to buy these players, even if it's League One. Send them somewhere. Yeah, sell them for pence if you have to. Yeah, but get rid of them. Get them off the payroll. That's the main thing, because our payroll is high.
Yeah,
our payroll is high, and we'll save money just on that alone. But look, let's go to. Do you know what? Someone in the private chat has said this, yeah, and is the person I'm bringing in next. One question: did he or does he? Is it me or does he look like he's adapting or improved over the past 2 games?
Of course.
So that was skeptic here. Skeptic.
You. Can you guys hear me? Am I all right?
Yeah, we can hear you. That was the question that you posed in the private chat, right? Now, first of all,
100%.
Are you a member?
I must still renew this month. Don't worry.
What?
He said he's going to renew this month. So you've been a member?
Yeah.
Hey,
it's cool, man. The £5 wasn't there, man. It's cool, bro. 2 minutes.
I'm gonna give you the.
Yeah, 2 minutes is right. 2 minutes is right.
Oh, 2 minutes is right. Okay, then. All right. I'm not shaming nobody. Yeah, it happens to all of us. Let's go.
Okay, that's my question, right? It's like we can see he's been out of the squad, right? Now he's improving while being out of the squad. He's keep his head down. He's not on the socials. So what more do you want from a junior academy or whatever? He's still 20 years old. So what is the fuss about? We don't need to sell him or Kobbie, in my opinion, now, because those two must be, plus Collier, those three must be the backbone for us going further. So why are we even looking in selling those two?
What about the money? People are saying, look, if he's at 70 M's in front of you right now, 70 mil, would you not take that? That's the real argument, isn't it? It's the money talk, yeah? Is there not a price for you that you can sell Garnacho at and go out and get someone that may be equally or maybe even better?
Not at this age. Not at this age. That's the thing.
You don't have no price at all.
No, if we have a price for him, then we must have a price for Kobbie as well. So we can't say no to Kobbie and then yes to Garnacho.
But this is a Garnacho segment right now. We have a Kobbie segment after. But this is just based on Garnacho. What's your price?
There's a price for him for everyone, 100 plus.
So you want 100 for Garnacho, yeah?
100%.
Okay.
He said
it's easy. Because we will if we want a player his age with the stuff that he's been doing for the past couple of seasons, we will pay 100 plus.
I don't think Garnacho's had the best of seasons, to be honest, even last season. And you're telling me 100. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree with that take, but
I can't see 100 still. I can't see anybody wanting to pay. I don't think he's worth 100 yet, but I do think we should be paying top dollar for. I mean, we should be asking for the most we can get for him. We shouldn't be selling for pennies because we don't know what his ceiling is yet.
I'll give you an example. Yeah, Jack Grealish, 100 million player.
That was stupid.
What's Jack Grealish doing right now? What? Nothing. He can't even get into the starting 11. And you want to sell Garnacho for 100 million?
Yeah. But if we sell it for 100 million, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't
be mad at it. Still, but it's just like you asked him, what do you have?
Ain't nobody.
Bro,
if I'm taking you to the office and then I'm saying how much they're telling me how much you think Garnacho is, and I'm saying 100 million, sell me to him then. Sell me to him. You want 100? Sell it to me. Sell it to me then. Sell Garnacho to me right now.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to. You bring him back. Then let him sell it to you. Then.
Okay, go on. Yeah. Bring Skeptic. 100 million. Sell him to me. Sell Garnacho to me right now.
Okay, right? How many games you played for United?
You're asking me. I'm the one who wants to buy him.
No, because you're gonna answer your own question. You're gonna answer your own question. Yeah, you can't keep up with facts, man. It's facts over your opinion.
Yeah, but you gotta bring the facts to him, innit?
Bro, I'm the one who wants to buy him, and you're giving me question.
Well, listen. Anyway, look, let's move on. Yeah, let's let Mark has been waiting for a while. Let's got quite a few people waiting, and we've actually done an hour and 20 minutes already. Do you know what? And we've still Dr. NHS has turned up, and she needs to go to jail. So let's
bring Mark first, innit?
Yeah, let's go.
Man, them. I'm not saying I'm not going to say I go and say in the middle. I'm not saying don't sell him. I'm not saying keep him. Realistically, if we sell him, we have to replace him. Because if we sell him and we get rid of Rashford as well, that's 2 attackers out the door and we lacking firepower up front. So we definitely have to replace him. Do we trust Ineos to replace them with a player that go and come in and do better than him?
So what are you
less
saying
money
then?
than we sell him for.
Yeah, so what are you saying?
I'm saying is, bro, if they make this, I don't want them to. I don't think that we go and sell him and improve upon him, because if we was looking at Kolomiwani, bro, Garnacho, I don't think he actually better than Garnacho. To be fair, I think he had a good season and that was that. You know what I mean? I think Garnacho is a young player. He will be good. He will be bad. He will have mistakes. This is how development works. The fact that he in the United squad developing is because we are senior players who play in that same position failing. It's not just his fault. But the fact that he is here and not out on loan means he at a certain level. So we have to understand and look at it from that perspective, because usually the players who go out on loan is the ones who are not good enough to develop in the team. It's been happening in football for years, bro. There's teams that develop players in the team and develop players on loan. The better players are usually ones kept in the team to develop because they're better. That's how teams work. They don't send out the best players on loan.
So would you rather him go on loan and then is that I don't know, is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is that we don't need to rubbish Garnacho because he having a bad run right now. And he not looking like that finished article, or because people make a song about him, Viva Garnacho, and you don't like that or you find it's too much. We don't need to do that, bro. He's a Man United player, a youth man that is come on and work hard. He might make mistakes and might do stupid shit, but he at that age. He at that stage of development, well, it will happen. Ruben Amorim, I sent you a picture in the back in WhatsApp. Ruben Amorim say he has been trying, he has been learning, he has been finding his way in this new system, and he has been doing positive things. Let's see how much he develop and how it goes, how it fares. Which means the manager is, positively looking at the youth and his development into the system after 2 months of learning the system. 2 months. He's a traditional winger and you expect him in 2 days to start playing in a number 10 role. Like, come on, people, let me be real. Y'all go to school and learn advanced maths and learn it in 1 day? No, none of y'all ain't doing that shit. So then don't expect that from a youth man playing football, bro. And whether you like him or not, whether you think Ahmad is a better version of him or not, they are different players. They play different positions. One is playing on the right and one is playing on the left. So let me be realistic. It's not like if he's stopping Ahmad. If you understand what I'm saying. He can't. Brother, to start. And the argument should never be. The argument shouldn't be we comparing him to what Ahmad doing. Ahmad is 22. He had 2 more years to develop as a footballing talent and maturity. They'll be honest. Garnacho still developing.
Remember, he wouldn't at United like that. He went at United like that, bro. Remember?
No, it doesn't matter, bro. He still had to develop. At the end of the day, develop. I'm not saying that don't make him worse or better or worse or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that, I'm just trying to say that players is develop, and when they develop, then, when they reach 22, 23, they're supposed to develop to a certain level. Simple. You understand? So he give him time. Whether you could rubbish him now, but maybe 18 months will prove you're wrong. Because look, there was rubbishing Anthony Elanga. Rubbishing that brother, bro. and the same accounts on X were rubbish, and they will pop a stat saying, "Oh, we sell Elanga to Forest, and we bought Anthony." But those same accounts were person get him out. He not good enough. This, that, and the other. You know what I mean? It don't
Okay,
make
Mark,
sense.
just a quick one, Mark. Yeah, if a team comes to United and want to sell Garnacho, what's your price tag?
70 mil, no less, just to discuss. And I'm looking for add-ons. Let me be real, bro. If we go for a young player at that level, we paying more, or we not paying less. Men them want to buy Giovanni Quenda for 84 mil, bro. And he's 17. He never played in the Prem yet. Understand what I'm saying? They want to buy he after seeing him play against Man City one game. Remember, Joy, when I do the transfer market show about Giovanni Quenda, nobody know who he was. The wrap up on them, just talk about they do research. He didn't even know who he was. And that was 3 weeks before the game against City, bro. Right? 3 weeks before the game against City.
85.
85 mil is how much they want for him, bro. So we go down and buy this dude off after a game against City. Everybody talk about he's so good, but none of them know who he was before. 3 weeks before the City game. I do the transfer show. Ask Joe. The man was like, who was this dude?
And then we get Garnacho for 40 million. How are we gonna get that guy for another?
Exactly. No, well, understand. So why men want to sell him for 70? Why want to hold on for 70? Because when you had to go and buy, we have to pay big dollar. We have to pay 80, 90 days. We gotta pay, so we gotta make the money, bro.
Yeah. All good.
Hey,
Appreciate it,
listen,
Mark.
Big up.
Great
Big
call.
up.
Thank you, man. Hey, I tell you this right now. I just want, if he has to go, I just want the right money for him. That's my argument in it. Yeah. If he has to go, we have to get top dollar. And the more we talk about it, talking about these guys that are 17, Quenda and all of that, yeah. And if they're going for prices like that, fam, nah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this little boy money. Like, say he's not going to get any better. Yeah? Sure.
You gotta remember as well, yeah, just before you bring someone else in, you gotta remember it's inflation, bro. Everyone's going, all the prices are going up. Do you know what I mean? I can't buy water for 60p no more. I can't buy water for 60p. £1.25. I go to the till, I'm taking up my money. I'm like, bro, man, you were 60p now. Now you're £1.25. So in terms of these players, bump up the prices. Let's get our money's worth. That's what I'm saying.
We deserve to. It's not like we don't deserve to. We've been selling players for peanuts for time, bro. We need to start getting the right prices for players. But Peter, what are you saying, bro?
Yo, how are you? How are you both?
Man?
Hey, if we need to sell him now, 80 million, nothing less. Who will we replace him with? 2 weeks left in the transfer window. 2 weeks. In the summer, if someone comes, with 60 million, 65, you can go. But now, at this situation, 80 minimum. I'm not even willing to sit on the table, to say hello to the other team.
What about they give you 75? A quick 75. What are you saying?
75? Yeah, with add-ons. Maybe 10 million in add-ons in future, goals, trophies. I think Garnacho's end goal is to play for Real Madrid. He cannot play for Real Madrid if he plays in Man United now, because he's really not performing as we thought when he first came to the scene. Yeah. So if he goes to Napoli, if he goes to some of these teams, there's no pressure. In United, there's pressure, bro. Like Elanga is performing well for Forest, but playing for Forest and playing for United, not the same. It's not the same, bro.
It's true. It's true. But then hold on. In this case, then, yeah, I would say just to keep the talent, then, wouldn't you? Because they're not going to offer that amount.
No.
This is what I'm saying. The money we're saying, yeah, all the callers that they're saying 6, 40, 55, 70, 100, it's got to be like you got to sell it to the person do you want them to buy it off, innit? You can't say, okay, cool, 80 million, okay, why?
Yeah.
And then say your reasons why. That's what I'm trying to say. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. The there's like Texas, like the Pushkash Award is like 15 million. Only that. Playing for Man United, academic graduate is like 30 million. So there's little by little. But as I said, we need him now. He can be bad as he want. We need him now. It's the middle of the transfer window. It's like 2 weeks. We cannot afford to sell him now. But if someone comes in and says, "Yo, he's 80," sell him, no problem, because 80 million is a lot of money, a lot of money.
I say we'll talk then, innit? Yeah. But at the same time, that's the only way that I want to talk. I don't want to talk at. I said I'll talk at 70. I'll talk at 70. Yeah. But yeah, I think the talk would involve some add-ons. You get me?
Yeah, add-ons. Yeah.
Because I believe that he's going to go to your club and do something good. I value this player. That's what I'm saying to you. I think this player will be good for you because I'm not ready to sell him yet. You get me? I don't see why we'd be looking to sell him yet. So people should be asking us if we can buy him. You get me? And then you say, well, where's the peas then? We shouldn't be offering these guys up like it's school dinners, fam.
Yeah. As I said, the situation now is different. As I said, it's 16th of January. 1 week left on the 2 weeks left on the transfer window. We cannot afford to lose him. But in the summer, if someone comes in, says like 70 million, bro, pack your bags, go. No problem.
Yeah, let's set it up for summer. Set it up for summer. That's a good idea.
Set it up, yeah.
Set it up for a summer exit, if that's the case, isn't it? Yeah?
25.
And then down.
Do you want
Question,
Rashford
Peter.
gone?
Go on.
Do you want Rashford gone now or in the summer?
Now.
Yeah, now. Yeah. If the deal was there on loan to AC Milan, go. Yeah. Because he's not
SLD,
going to
bro.
play anyway.
SLD, you're talking shit, bro. SLD, I see you, bro. Don't worry.
The infighting has begun.
Oh, I need to go to work, bro. Please.
Appreciate it, man.
Get me.
Big up. I love Peter. I take care. Listen. I'm gonna bring in Pav first, right? Because the next person is Dr. NHS, and she's just gonna face charges. So, Pav.
Charges? She's going jail for life. What she said yesterday. Jail for life.
Can everybody just send me the things that need to be said to me? If Yo-Yo, I don't know if you're in here still, but just make sure I've got everything.
Do you know what? Yeah, we need a separate show. Yeah, Supreme Court settings. Yeah, everyone must be there. Jury, the press, everyone. For what she said yesterday, not once, but double down on it, like it was a fact.
Should we
wait?
So
we won't question her today because there's a few more clips that we need to attach. There's only one that's in the group chat at the minute.
Talk to her. Say okay, we're not questioning her, but just set it up then. Talk to her because we're doing the preliminary hearing right now. And then we're going to actually have a hearing. We're going to set a date for court still because this is the preliminaries. Doctor, before we get into it, I'd just like to know.
Which day are you available?
Yeah.
At this point, there's nothing I can say to defend myself because I tried yesterday and
Nah, there's still a hearing. Sorry, there's still a hearing.
You just
let me just say
give me my sentence.
No. Everybody deserves the right to defend themselves, Doctor. And I know that the public is wondering what the hell is going on right now, but we're not saying anything. We're just going to say
the clips and judge me. That's it.
No, we're not playing. No. We're not playing no clip. It all will be revealed. All will be revealed.
Doctor, I'm going to talk to you in a minute. Yeah, you know when you're available. We'll bring you back on stage. All right, Pav. Let's talk about this guy Garnacho right now. Yeah, what are we gonna do with him? What would you do?
I'll be honest. I'm not bothered about selling him or keeping him. I was probably like a couple of months ago. I was in the boat where I was like, no, keep him because I think there's a really good talent in him. Innit? I just think that we need a new manager, and this was when Ten Hag was still here. Because I said it in the summer that this kid will die. Yeah, his talent will die if we kept Ten Hag. Now, if I go back on my word and say, let's just sell him now, then I've basically just got back on what I said, didn't it? Because obviously a new manager's coming. Now it's his job to get something out of him. I would wait till the summer to sell him, only because I know this club ain't going to bring no one in this window. But for 75, 80 mil, I would sell him. But I would also put a buyback clause because I know for a fact Napoli won't put a sell-on clause if they're paying around that much money. He needs to improve. He's obviously had issues. Like, he's had a few issues. Obviously, certain fans have been on his case. I want all my players to be at their best, innit? Like, look at Maguire. Like, from what was happening to him, and look at him now. Obviously, he's coming towards the end of his career, but someone like Garnacho needs to just do the same, and it needs to learn. He needs to put the effort in. He needs to do the training. You like do your whole persona after Ronaldo, right? Everything, right? But Ronaldo, when he was younger, was staying in an extra 2-3 hours doing more training, turning up before most people to Carrington and doing more training. That's what you should be looking to do. Yeah, not just a celebration and trying to get the fame and the social media clicks and all that. You should be doing what he was doing in terms of putting the effort in. Yeah, and if that means you need to stay behind and do some more drills, you do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, bye-bye. We do not care. We've had enough. And that's what the mentality for a lot of these players should be as well. Probably no one does it because this club's just being run through the mud. But if anything, if we sold him, I'd be looking at another talent like Nico Williams. Like, I don't know what caller it was who come in here and said what winger we're going to bring in. That's not really our job. Just like it wasn't our job to decide who the manager was going to be when a lot of us were 10 hours out. And people sat here and said, who are you going to bring in? Who are you going to bring in? It's not our job. Yeah, we've all got our jobs in real life, yeah? None of us are going to sit here and analyse all these other clubs. Just like we're not all going to sit here and analyse all these other wingers around Europe or wherever, America, Canada, whatever, the Latino countries, I don't know. Yeah, that's why we hire certain people to do that role. And again, I want the elite players at this club, and I will only sit here and watch players that are in the limelight. Yeah, like Nico Williams because of what he's done in the Euros, like Kvaratskhelia because what he's done at Napoli and on the international level. No one knew about Gyökeres, yeah, until he was banging in goals. We only notice players who are banging in goals or whatever, but we're not looking at all the talent. We don't have enough time, and if you do, bro, seriously, you've got to evaluate your life. If you're not working in football and you're doing all this in behind the scenes, you've got to evaluate your life and that.
100%.
You know what I mean? So, again, like I said, there's people at the club to do that job. Oh yeah, they want to dig at you, bro. You brought him in there like it was a dig at him.
In the studio, you know.
All right, Joe, bring Kenny in quickly.
Well, Kenny said he wants to ask you a question. You all right with that, Pav? You ready to ask questions? Yeah, go ahead then.
Yo, Pav, what's good?
Yo.
Yeah. Don't you feel like we need to give like the chance between Garnacho and Almiron to work together? More so when you can tell
I've
that
just said
Almiron
that,
is. Okay, yeah, but I'm just trying to let me finish my question. Then. Yeah, but doesn't this like sadden you when you see a lot of people not having this foresight to actually, not have this? It's more like a dislike towards Garnacho without actually seeing what's ahead, like the foresight. Like if your own manager who's just come in is more than willing to work with this kid. He says this kid's got amazing talent. This kid has the ceiling so high. And he's said some nice things lately about Garnacho having to change his attitude. Everybody can be high horse, yeah, my image is on Ronaldo. But after you get somebody that checks you, what happens is that you look at yourself and say,
No.
What kind of question was that, bro?
Oh, no. That ain't the question.
Bro, that was an essay, bro. What's the question?
You know what?
I was waiting for the, the question mark. I was waiting for that, bro.
Like, yeah, that's like when someone goes, fam, I've got a story to tell you, yeah.
The question basically was, should he have the chance to work with Almiron? Yes. There we go.
Yeah, but watch this though. Here's what happened. Yo, fam, I'm gonna tell you a story, yeah? It started me morning. Yeah, and I could feel this. It's up to the same, fam. I got into a fight with somebody. Man was gonna say, no, I woke up this morning. I brushed my teeth. I went to the sick. And then I thought about, is it gonna be a good day today? Your stories take too long, bro. Get to the question.
Put up SOD's comment here, not his one that he's just put now, the one before. Says Pav hates Argentinian girls. What are you on about?
Well, no, I'm not putting that up.
Don't put that up.
Out of what I've said, how have you come to an outcome of that?
Boy, he's a troll, bro.
Give me a Latina girl any day, bro. Do you think I care?
Hey!
All right.
Who's next? Who's next?
Let's go to NHS and then we'll end on Wajid.
Cool.
Go to NHS.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm not all right because
you're not all right.
Yeah, no.
You want to apologize now? You just want to apologize?
What I'm going to say is 2008 was a great year for me. I had a lot going on. I got into med school.
What year?
2008. No, look, this has to do. I'm going to snitch on myself. I basically might as well say it.
Go on.
No.
What are you doing?
No. I'm not letting her say. I'm not letting her say, bro. We're gonna watch the clip. Yeah?
Oh, is it? All right, cool. All right.
The clip will be real. I'm not letting her say. No, you know what, Doctor? You ruined your time, man. I don't care. Garnacho or nothing, Doctor. You want to say about Garnacho?
Oh, basically, there's like 7 people that need to go before him. So if he leaves now, I feel like it's a big mistake. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
All right, cool.
Okay. I'll bring you back. We'll talk soon. We're not letting you reveal it like that. Everybody must witness what you've done live because you doubled down. But anyway, I'm not letting you. It's a doubling down on the. And by the way, yeah, it doesn't matter if 2008 was a great year. You said it happened more than once, bro. What was you busy all the other years? Anyway, get out. You know what I was talking. Anyway,
all these cliffhangers, bro. I'm like, what's going on, bro?
No way.
There's bare cliffhangers, bro.
The suspense will be worth it.
Bare suspense.
She's trying to lessen the impact of when the court actually sees the clip. That's all she was trying to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
So then the charge. Yeah. No. So that's a minimum.
Bro, I was like, what's going on? I didn't understand anything.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, she wants it to dissipate and just go away.
Yeah,
That's what she wants.
Yeah, it was clever. It was clever. No, we're not doing that. Everyone needs to see it live, HD, 4K from. But yeah, no, my thing's about the Garnacho thing. If we sell Garnacho in January, who are we buying? Like realistically,
that's what I said before. Like, what's your price? Like, what's your like? If you have a price,
there is no price because I'm not selling him. There's no price because I'm not selling him in January. We can't afford to. If Rashford goes, what are we doing? And all these kids and everyone's talking about Quader. I think that's how you say his name.
Quendo.
Brother, so we're gonna sell a 20-year-old that we're all pissed off at to bring in a developing 18-year-old. Where's the foresight? Where's the logic?
Yep.
Thank you.
Like, where's there any common sense in bringing another kid that we have to develop when we all complain about the current environment of the squad, of the structure of the club, that it's not right for developing players, that we're angry at Kobbie and his lack of development, and Hoyland and Ahmad to an extent. So we're going to sell a 20-year-old and bring in an 18-year-old and be in the same position we are now and worse financially. How does any of that make sense?
Budget, that wasn't the comparison. It's just like it was just an option to buy it. That's what Joe was talking about.
No. Okay, but Preem. Okay, so Preem. No. I know. I understand what you said. So my question to you: Who do you bring in to replace Garnacho in January?
Well, I was looking at Kvaratskhelia, innit? That was my
right.
Like, if Napoli
Kvaratskhelia said. Sorry. So here's the thing. Kvaratskhelia said in August, "I'm not going to a club that doesn't play Champions League. We were never getting Kvaratskhelia." So after that, who next? Yeah, he said that in August. He explicitly said in August, "I don't want to play for a team that's not in the Champions League," which no one read, no one paid attention to, because I know no one watches Serie A like that, except maybe Abs, because I don't know where that brother finds time to watch all the football he does. It's a mad thing.
But
Kvaratskhelia said
the La Liga and then the Premier League. Like.
Yeah, it's a mad thing. He's got football on rotation the same way he's got his family on rotation. It's a mad thing.
Oh no! Stop! No, you can't say no. No. Where is the thing? You need to get out. Hold on.
Hey, Abs, you know it's love. People don't know we're friends. This is what we're friends. Like,
I am dying. I didn't even need that, bro. What happened to you today? We're normally on the same side. What's going on?
Family, you know it's love. Family, you know it's love. Come on now. I feel kind of bad.
paying attention, yeah. I'm there looking for something so I can play the clip, yeah. And then I just hear that, bro.
I feel kind of bad still. I can't lie. My bad. Yeah.
You know what?
I'm gonna let it
You know what?
shine. This
Paul's
little
comment
light
is
of
correct.
mine.
That was an RKO out of nowhere, bro.
Bro, Abs, you got sent for.
Hey, my bad, family. My bad.
Oh, you guys are haters because I know how to schedule my life to watch multiple things. You guys are haters, bro. I'm a good at planning. Yeah?
You're a good dad. Tell him you're a good dad. Forget the good dad. I'm a good dad.
I didn't question the man as a father. I didn't question him.
So man's going
what Maury settings? You're taking the piss.
He has a rotation. You're good at planning.
Nah, Abs. Preeb's adding bare masala onto this now. Like, stop it.
I know. But what do you expect in this channel?
You started it. Man said, in the case of 3-year-old. Abs.
Yeah, stop. I can't even continue this. Stop. I'm bringing in courts. Because you know what? I'm trying to find this. You know what I'm gonna do, yeah. I'm gonna go to the it was on Football Power Hours channel, so I'm just gonna go there and we're gonna watch it live there. But did I bring in courts?
You already spoke. Or does he want to jump in and say?
Did courts already speak? Courts, did you already speak?
I spoke earlier. I was just here for if anyone needed to get rushed or for banter, innit?
Well, stay here because I'm about to play the clip of Dr. Ed. Yeah, so she might get rushed. 1 second. Hold on. Talk to Abs for a second while I go find this clip.
Well, I just want to add that not only do I watch football in multiple countries, I also coach football as well over here. So I'm just a guy that likes football.
You're the footballing genius, you can say.
No, I ain't going that far.
So that's what I'm trying to say. In terms of like this Garnacho situation, you as the coach is like Amrin said. Well, I don't know if he said he's not going to sell him. He's saying that I want to develop the Garnacho to the potential that Amrin thinks that he has. Do you know what I mean? So as a coach, you believe there's one particular person. You're thinking, raw, like other clubs want him, but I know that I can do the job. Do you know what I mean? So then, like, what's your like stance on that?
My thinking is any sale of Garnacho or Kobbie is not in the hands of Amrin. It's well above his head, right? And I feel sorry for him in that moment because I actually do think he wants to play Garnacho and use him. I know this. I know the managers, especially from Sporting, he loves working with youth players and molding them into his system. So someone like Garnacho would be perfect for him to work on. Ahmad, perfect for him to work on.
So he likes the young profiles for him to like work and build.
I got to answer that Hawking attitude.
What did you say?
I have my issues with Garnacho, his attitude and his perception of what his ability is at the moment is too high, right? And I think a couple of episodes ago, I did snap at him and say, "You think you're Ronaldo, but Ronaldo at your age now was doing things you haven't even thought about doing yet."
Yeah,
and that's the truth because remember, Ronaldo at 20 was already winning. He was already scoring a lot of goals. Right? I think, was it 21, 22, or was it 23 that he already won World Player of the Year? Like, Garnacho is so far behind in his development. And the reason why is because he's not doing that work. Like Pav said, that going to training earlier than everyone else, staying longer to perfect things. I have never heard a story of Garnacho doing that.
But he's not going to do that. Maybe that's not his. Wait, Joe, take off the
with coaching generally, and I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, right? This is a problem with coaching generally right now, is that all these young bucks think everything, they're just going to walk into a professional contract. They're just going to walk into greatness, right? They don't listen to a lot of these players don't listen to the coaches on how much work they have to put outside the session to be that guy.
Yeah.
So
hold on. Joe, 1 second, lads. 1 second, Joe. Can you take off the share screen quickly? I just want to like make it a 4, just a quick thing.
Good move.
Oh no, if it's too much of a deal, don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, so
but Abs, you're right. You're right in a sense of there's like so much more that goes on. But then if it's not even just kids in football, it's a society thing with younger people these days. That I'm saying this and I'm like I'm some old man, but everyone aspires for that top position without knowing that actually to get to that position, you need to put in the work. And like you said, it doesn't necessarily look like he's ready to put.
I didn't want to take it out.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's like how many people are saying, "Oh, be an entrepreneur." Are you ready for that? That's hard work.
It's so true. People say start your own business. Bro, people say like, bro, Abs, I'm a gas engineer. Do you know how many people go start your own business? Start your own business. I'm like, yeah, okay, but you're saying start your own business? Do you know what clients I have? Do you know my financial situation? Do you know that I need to pay my mortgage at this time of day? Like people just chat, but
of course,
I think, like I think he's got the intangibles to potentially be great, but he's not necessarily putting that into practice, and we're not seeing the best of him. And I think he can do better than what he's showing.
Question. In that terms, I wouldn't say whose fault it is. Is it in terms of application?
Yeah, I wanna speak on this.
One second.
Go ahead.
It's just like you're saying he's not be able to do that, but he's not applying himself to become the Ronaldo player, not player, but like the idol that I idolize so much. Yeah, let me see what Ronaldo does. Why am I not staying behind? Do you know what I mean? The fans are telling you do better. You saw how that viral video when the fan went to Garnacho and said, "Yo, do better." Yeah. Great message, wrong timing.
You start defending him instead of telling him, yeah, he needs to do better.
Yeah, as I said, great message, but wrong timing. So Garnacho needs to be like, and he actually scored as well. That's how funny it was the next game. So it's just like at the end of the day, if I'm Garnacho, I need to prove myself and be like, yo, listen, I got so much abundance and talent. How can I now succeed? Do you know what I mean? So the floor is anyone, so he wants to take it.
Yeah, so just to
go on, Hulkin was saying something.
Yeah, just to add, when I called up, I mentioned the attitude, his football intelligence, whether he is receptive to being coached and developing into a different type of footballer. And in my opinion, I don't have facts on this. If Amarin really believed in him, it wouldn't just be talk. He'd be playing him more. We can see he believes in Amad Diallo. We can see who he believes in or who he's willing to kind of rely upon after he's... I know he's been rotating a lot, but there are some players that have been playing.
Yeah, but hold on. He did just say that he's learning the role.
Talk is
yeah?
talk.
He did say that recently.
But do you know it's true?
Guys, one mic. We're going to do this. One mic.
One at a time.
Yeah, I'm only going to slightly disagree with that, right?
I disagree too as well.
Cool. You don't disagree, but one mic, please. One mic.
Right? The only reason I slightly disagree with what you're saying there is two reasons, really. One, who is he going to drop to give Garnacho this amount of time to prove that he wants him? Because he's not dropping Amad and he's not dropping Bruno.
He could have played him in different positions. That's what I'm saying about his ability to learn.
He's only got one position he can play, in my opinion. And that's another thing I was going to say. It does, like, sometimes a coach has to give you your chance off the bench and not start you for you to get it. Sometimes he has to make you see the game before you get involved in the game. I get that. So I think that's the... Since he's dropped him because of attitude issues that he had with Rashford, I've seen him slowly bringing him back into the team, and I'm not worried about the amount of minutes he's played now because I actually think that's going to grow. That's going to go higher, right? As the time comes. We're still in January, by the way. We're still midway through January, so I do believe that he's going to give him more chances, and he's going to prove the words that he's saying about his belief to him.
I hope so, but ultimately we have to kind of weigh up how much we can get with the theory of how much we think he can improve and develop. And that's where I'm at in terms of the amount being offered is very important because I'm not sure how much he'll develop. He's still very young, still very early, but then also bringing in the overall thing, I keep talking about culture, mentality, what he brings to the club and the squad. If he's in any way a negative and Amarin believes that, then as you did say, Abs, as well, it is beyond him, but the whole club needs to be in the same direction and we need to move away from that. Again,
just
like
say
I said, the
something?
potential should mean we get a good 40 million is crazy. It should be 70 million, and I think the sell-on is reasonable as well. But we need to weigh up how much we think he can develop and his attitude and all that with how much we can get, and then also what we're going to do with what we get. Because there's no point in taking money in January if we're not going to use that to reinforce the squad. And I do think
Mark,
there's still
Mark, go on. Mark, say your
I
piece.
just going to take a little page out of Pav book. Why we are the ones trying to decide how much he is going to develop and how much we should get him for, get rid of him.
We're not
now.
deciding,
Let
we're
the
giving an
manager and the
opinion on
club
whether
deal
we
with that,
think we
bro.
will.
And the reason why I'm saying that, bro, is because players is develop at different times. Sometimes players is you don't know the development. You cannot predict the development of none of these youngsters, bro. And Garnacho
We've
is
said this
20.
about many players, though. Martial, Rashford, this, that, and the other.
Bro,
They can develop. They can
listen,
develop.
I don't want
At
to
some
do
point,
this,
if they're
but
not
if
doing
I
it,
have
or
to
if you
use
think
the
we can get a
example,
good
bro,
amount of
fellas
money,
will get mad on the panel, bro, because I'd already said, bro.
Oh no, please go on. Use the example.
I
No,
already
no,
We
wait,
know
wait, wait, wait,
exactly
wait.
where this is
No,
going.
wait.
bro, and
All right, guys,
clubs.
we're not crashing out. We're not crashing out here. Guys, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Mark,
I
just
don't
say
want to
your
crash
piece.
out, bro. So I just want to say it like this, bro. Instead
Say your
of
piece,
looking
Mark.
at the
Go on.
player for what the mistakes he making right now, bro, right? Just look at it as maybe he having a little bit of difficulty in understanding what is expected. Maybe it will improve. Let's see how it goes. The last 2 games he showed good performances. That is a show a lot of promise. It show a player willing to learn, to change, to work hard, try something different, and execute it. That's what it showed to me. And for a young player to be willing is real important in this time, bro. Because we don't have much of
I've
that.
been saying. But I don't
Does
know if
anyone else
he's willing.
want to respond to that?
Yeah.
My question is, you see those mistakes that you're talking about, Mark N, what if those mistakes are what leads to the team's downfall in terms of look at our league positioning right now? Things ain't looking great. Any furthermore mistakes could just send us down the trail.
That's a
What
great
do you think
question.
of that?
Well, we in our rebuild, yeah? We was for 2 years, right? Now we just started a brand new one with the new manager who just come in, yeah? You expect a challenge right now? You expect to focus on where we is in the league right now? I don't think that's what they told Amarim. From the way Amarim moving, bro, it never looked like they tell him, bro, he had to finish top 6. So, in my honest opinion, I watch it like a rebuild. We will lose, and it's not only his fault. He might make mistakes, but it have other players who making more mistakes than Garnacho. So why focus on him? Like he is the problem, bro. Bro, we had senior players who not leading these youngsters in the team. Why we have to depend on these youngsters? Because we have failing senior players who failing in the positions, bro. But focus on Garnacho. Focus on Garnacho.
Look, the reason why
what?
the talk is Garnacho is because an offer's been put in. No one's saying he's worse than anyone else. Well, I'm not saying that anyway. And on the talk of there are other people to get out first, I completely agree. There's a lot of bums that we do need to dispense of first. Having said that, though, we have made the mistake of putting these players on too much money. So who's going to come in for these players? Someone said sell them to anyone, Greece, League One, whatever. If no one's looking to buy, look, for example, one reason why I really dislike Maguire is because, again, mentality. He's not shown any ambition or mentality to want to win. Lindelof is the same. These guys are sitting on big money. They know they're not favoured at different points. They know that Lindelof has known for time he's not wanted here. He's willing to sit down and be comfortable because he knows he's not going to get this money anywhere else. You can't just say, get them out. We want them out. But if no one's looking to buy, then what are we doing? What are we saying? So
yeah, this is why it's hard to phase. It's transition, isn't it? We can't just phase out the old players when they're on like three-year contracts with 150, 60 K a week. Do you know what I mean? But that's the old regime. We're in a new regime right now. Do you know what I mean?
I can't believe, one second. I jumped in because I heard that. Yeah, I was in the kitchen and I had to jump back. Yeah, did the guy just say Maguire?
Yeah. Let me say my piece.
Maguire thought he's no. You said your piece, and I came back to say my piece. 1 second, fam. Yeah, Maguire worked his way back into this damn team, bro. What you talking about? Maguire's worth something now more than he ever was before. He's worked under 2 managers and he's proved himself and worked his way back into this team. And you don't respect Maguire. I understand you talking about Lindelof and I understand you talking about Luke Shaw. Them two are bums, yeah? But don't talk about Maguire like that, fam. If it's one guy who I thought was a dickhead before and he's come back and they've got some respect for now, it's him. he's the only person that has been a bum and worked his way back to some sort of value for this fucking team, bro. 100%.
All right, let me talk now.
Look at my co-host. I said no crashing out. He came and crashed out.
No, he made good points. Let me talk. Maguire wasn't wanted. He was given opportunities to leave. We could have used that money to get better players.
Yeah,
the reality is, he's come back, and because he wasn't bloody or nearly scoring own goals and weren't making glaring defensive mistakes, people were saying he was playing well. He wasn't playing well. He was still a below average player.
Are you trying to say
Let me finish.
Let him finish, Joe. Let him finish.
Well before. In recent weeks,
your wave cap is too tight, Joe. Relax, man.
Exactly. In recent weeks, he's played a bit better. He's still not the level we need, but because he's kept his mouth shut, everybody's putting him on some pedestal like he's something great. He's played okay recently. That is all. At the time, we should have sold him, and we could have sold him. He's another one that refused to go because he was happy to sit on the money. We could have used that money, the transfer fee, and these overinflated.
Bro, the 20 million, or how much it was?
It was like,
do you know how much they wanted to pay for Maguire?
The deal was done. 30 to 40 million. West Ham. He's on 200k a week. We could have used that 30 to 40 million to get a better, younger player, a winner with in mentality, and we could have used that 200k, 100 on one player, 100 on another.
Yeah,
Maguire,
that's true.
But it wasn't because that was not Manu's fault. Maguire didn't want to have a salary reduction. Yeah, but
it's Man United's fault for putting him on that money.
No.
We did blame them for doing that. Yeah, we did. Go on, Canny. Sorry, Canny, you was talking. Canny, go on.
Yeah, but still, even though getting rid of Maguire then would have been, Maguire was still had a few years in his contract. We could have gotten rid of other players still that were Deadwood still. People like McTominay, we could have accepted the offer for McTominay. We decided not to and do it later. You remember?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lingard was the same.
Yeah.
We sold Lingard a year
too late. The Lingard one was stupid. The Lingard one was ridiculous because we offered.
It's not in order. It's not always in order that I want this.
But facts. I was gonna say no. That's what I was exactly gonna say. You can't say one sec, Canny, one sec. So you can't be like, right. If you look at the squad, everyone can agree. Luke Shaw, for example, needs to go.
Yeah.
And if you would say in an ideal world, Luke Shaw would go before Garnacho in terms of what he's offered the team, his contract and stuff. But the truth is, you can't naturally go, well, right, this is the list from top to bottom of players we want to get rid of, and it goes like in line. It's never going to work like that. You have to kind of sell where the team wants to buy him. Because realistically, who wants to buy Luke Shaw? Who's buying Luke Shaw in world football?
No one's buying Shaw. No one's buying Mount. Lindelof has run his
contract
all the way down.
Yes, so these players are going, but realistically, Luke Shaw's got one more year after this, and he's going to be here 2 years. He'll probably still be here in 2 years' time because no one's going to buy him. And then you look at the only way we've recently got rid of players is by letting their contracts run down, and then we get no money for them. That's why, if the right price was to come for a Garnacho, I would consider selling him simply because we've always kept players hypothetically going, right, hypothetically, Garnacho could hit this ceiling that means that he is way better than we expected to be. But so we'll keep hold of him. And not only will we keep hold of him, we'll give him a ridiculous contract in world football that no one else can match. So that actually, if he flops, we're stuck with him. Same with Anthony. Same with Martial when we could have sold Martial for more money before his injury. Same with Rashford. We could have sold him, but not only do we keep these players, but inflate their contracts, and then we're just stuck with them. So we need to be careful with that because then we're saying we want to break the cycle, but then sometimes selling a player at the right time is breaking that cycle. Think of like when Liverpool sold Coutinho.
But yeah, you're right.
No, everyone thought that was a bad move.
Wait, coach. I need to cut in. You are right. Selling a player at the right time, but it's all about selling the right player also at the right time.
As we've
Garnacho,
said,
can I finish first of all, please, before you cut me off?
Go on, Kenny, go on.
Come on.
Say your piece, Kenny, go on.
Yeah, don't interrupt me like that. So it's about selling the right player also, not just at the right time. It's also identifying the right player to pick. Garnacho is on 50,000. He's on a good salary. He still has, I think, how many, 2 years left with him? He's still a young kid who's got so much potential. So we're rushing to sell him to bring somebody who's going to be on how much? Who we don't even know they will adapt. So what are we going? If we're talking about even just the wage structure to try and keep it at bay, Garnacho is the right player to keep because he's on the right salary and his ceiling is high. We don't have to worry about that for the next 2 years until we have a contract renewal, which we can even bring him to like 100 or something, 90, if he performs well. So why are we talking about even bringing? So if we bring a player, let's say we buy Nuno Mendes, or whoever, or this guy from RP, whatever, the Malian guy who we saw. That guy, when he comes, if we buy him, let's say we won't buy him for less than 40K. First of all, there's a Manchester United tax, so we're talking about above 45K going upwards. So his salary will be how much? More than Garnacho's, obviously. He'll be demanding about 70,000+. That's a fact. And we have a kid here who the coach is even willingly to work with. He's under 50 bags. You have still years, 2 years and maybe plus an extension more left on his contract, which is best for United on a financial step standpoint of view. So what are we doing? We're just shooting ourselves in both feet right now as United. And it's all happening. It's all friendly fire from the fan base. Ineos moving mad. That's why I'm saying this just looks like just a money grab. It has no football foresight decisions being made towards the sale of Garnacho in January. Yes, I could understand if this is going towards May, June, we're about to end the season. Good. There's a chance for us to pick up players that we can bring in and be able to use the scouting properly. Right now in January, we are tight. Our hands are tied. Our backs are back against the wall. We have not a little bit more than 2 weeks left with the transfer market. Who are we bringing in? We still have the Europa League. We still have the FA Cup. We've got a chance to win those 2 trophies and make something of this. So why are we weakening ourselves?
How much? What's wrong with you, Abs? I'm about to ask you to talk. What's wrong with you, bro? This guy.
I'll be talking for longer.
Bro, I was literally about to say, Abs, what do you think about that? And you're telling me I'm sleeping. What's wrong with you?
Can I ask a question to Abs and to Mark?
Ask your question, because I wasn't even concentrating on Canny's comment. Sorry, man.
Sorry, let me just scratch my eye.
Sorry, Abs, you say, was it my
respond
comment?
to Canny, please. Abs,
no.
To Canny.
Basically, Canny, as you were talking, right?
He said he wasn't listening.
Yeah. Straight face. Right, I thought he zoned out, so I put in the comments.
Bro, I was listening. I was listening.
Can I wait? So Abs, I know Abs and Marken, you both watched the academy, right?
Marken more than me, but I do know some players. So yeah, go ahead.
Is there any is there any player in academy who's almost like on the verge or ready to potentially be one of those to play one of those 10 positions at the moment?
Ibrahimov or whatever his name is.
Ibrahimov, but then again he's 17.
Is he ready though, or does he need another year?
No one is ready. So Mark, and
no one is ready really
on this one, right? The only technical player that I like is one of the Fletcher boys. I can't remember his name.
Tyler, it could be Tyler,
right?
Tyler Fletcher. Yeah,
he's got the technical ability for it, but physically he's a baby, right?
No one is ready. No one is ready.
And then the only other person that I like in the offing is Ethan Williams, but I don't see.
He go on loan.
Loan.
Right, there you go. So that's it. Those are the 2 that I thought could come up. I would want. Look, I in the preseason I said I didn't like Harry Amas. I didn't think he was ready. But at this point, since we're playing wing backs, I'm actually surprised he hasn't been featured.
Amas going alone is almost like.
I think the club.
There you go. Yeah, so those are my players.
Eman Williams go on to League One on loan. I can't remember the name of the club, but this weekend.
I think Laurie Whitwell did say that the club don't think Amas is physically ready for Premier League football yet. So that's why he's not got the minutes that people perceive that he would.
Yeah.
Coach, what question did you have?
Say again?
You had a question. Did you? You said you.
That was the question. It was the asked it.
Oh, okay.
It was about because obviously we're talking about potentially if we're selling Garnacho. I just want I've heard of the names of Ibrahimov and like the likes of Shea Lacey, but I don't watch the academy, so I didn't know. Obviously, it's different being very good in an academy side. To make that transition is a lot harder. So I didn't know if any of them was kind of on the verge or ready for first team.
I'm gonna come back to a player that I got sin bin for ages ago. Bring out Obie Martin, mate. He's not ready.
But easy one
bro. You lot are forgetting. Yeah. These players that you guys are naming, yeah. It's look up from their perspective. Are they willing to come to a United team that's not doing really good right now?
Bro, it's their dream.
That are not flourishing, are not preparing to succeed right now, who's in a transition state. And it's like,
I will tell you this now, right?
Wait 1 second, let me just finish this and then you lot can continue. I'm willing to sacrifice the other teams who are flourishing right now to come to United. And this is why, again, it's not my job, it's their job to convince these players.
They're talking about academy players. They're talking about academy players, fam. They're talking about academy players, bro.
Players already.
Yeah, all the players I mentioned already.
I'm just talking in general, though. I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah, but that's not what football is.
No, but I'm just brought up Obie Martin.
We're looking.
Yeah,
we're
Obie Martin is far from ready.
Come now, aren't we?
Far from ready.
Obie Martin's from our academy, bro.
I hear you.
So he came from Arsenal, but he have all the natural ability, the size, everything, but in terms of the maturity of play,
coming and started
behind Gabby and Cherry.
Got to the seasoning, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, listen, Marken, the only reason I want him, right, is because I'm sorry, I see two strikers that don't, in my opinion, I have checked a little bit, that don't really have the record of scoring goals, right? And just they don't score. They don't even have the threat. They don't even have the hunger for it.
Abs, I agree with you. I agree with you in terms of bringing in Obie for as the striker, not as one of the 210s. You know, to leave Garnacho there as a striker to help, because our strikers, these two guys are literally we're playing with one man less sometimes. You know what I mean? So I agree with you. I'd rather even try out Obie last 30 minutes just to see what he can do in one of these games. Maybe he can surprise us and do a Rashford. You know, Rashford came in just like that when Martial got injured, you know.
Yeah, but he not at that level of Rashford, bro.
I'm not saying he's at that.
The academy among players,
Mark,
smaller
Mark,
than him.
Listen,
he's
Mark, what I'm saying is that, Mark, like, don't change the narrative as if I'm saying I'm already comparing Rashford.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you're saying bring him into the
Mark,
squad.
let Kenny finish and then respond. Mark, let Kenny finish and then respond.
Like people finishing the sentences, isn't it?
Yeah, you know exactly. So
Kenny,
when I finish, at least you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, so like what I'm saying is that why I'm agreeing with Abs is that for now, I think what our two main strikers are giving us, I don't think this kid trying out this kid for even 30 minutes would be worse. You know, as coming in as a sub, just for us to see, can he handle it? We don't know. Maybe he can. We're just speaking because he hasn't played yet. But from what I've seen between Joshua and Jay-Z and Rasmus, I swear I wouldn't mind taking them off at 60 and bringing in Obie for a tryout in one of these cup games.
To answer the Hawking question, I have seen him play. Right, I have watched a youth game before. I don't watch as many as Mark does because I know Mark even puts it in the group chat for people to watch. But the reason why particularly I mentioned him, I know he's like man versus boys in his age group. I get that, Mark, right? Mm-hmm. But it's the attitude of wanting to get a goal. You can't buy that. You can't coach that either, right? Sometimes I watch Xerxes, I watch Hoyland, and I don't think scoring is their top of their mindset. Obie's different. He wants to score. He has that ego and persistence and drive to want to score more than anything else, right?
100. I agree with you on that.
It's got to the point now that I need someone to do that because we have strikers that don't score enough, and I see that they're missing that.
The thing is, I do disagree with that, right?
But Josh is next.
I'm not going to disagree there, but my thing is if he doesn't show it, right? Are fans going to question it and start to get on his back on YouTube? I mean, on all the different platforms, like what they're doing to Garnacho right now. Fans like wrap up even on them. You know what I mean? As they see 4 or 5 games and they don't see what they want.
Garnacho had plenty of minutes, so we're not doing that.
Bro, name and shame.
Man has name dropped him. He said that fans like this guy.
Yeah, because this is what it's do, bro. You know what I mean?
Course,
If
put
you
your
listen
hands.
to them
Plenty of
long
minutes.
enough, you understand this is what it's
No
do.
sentiment here, boy. No sentiment with me. Plenty of minutes. That's it. Simple things, bro. You get me?
So,
He's had plenty of
the
minutes.
wrap up. What's your response? What's your response to that statement? The wrap up.
It's listen. Garnacho's had plenty of minutes. There's no sentiment with me. He's had plenty of minutes. That's the reality. He's a bench player.
Yeah,
That's it.
I have a
That's
question.
it.
Mark, what do you think about that? One second. Sorry, Josh. One second.
Entirely. He's had plenty minutes, bro. I do disagree entirely. What I'm saying is that who's to say now? Obie Martin, bro. The man have all the talent and all the ability, bro. But suppose he need a lot of minutes to refine himself. What gonna be the case then? I just asking.
Go on, wrap up.
Well, the thing with Cheeto, he shouldn't be playing bare minutes in the first place. He should be put in, taken out. Shouldn't be playing, starting plenty of games.
He's not.
We shouldn't be doing this with anybody on play, but we've not been forced to. I get that, but let's be real. Garnacho is clear as day. He's a bench player at best. That's the way I look at it.
Go on,
That's
Josh, you was talking. Go on, Josh.
Mr. Grealish.
Yeah. Okay, big up, guys. Okay, so I have this thing, right? Like, if we're going to talk about the succession rate of these academy products, it's a whole separate conversation, whether they can come through or not. So my take is, if we bring it back to this Garnacho thing, if we are to sell him, please replace him with a senior profile. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Right?
I agree with that.
Yeah, so unless we're on a very tight budget and you think we need to sell Garnacho, maybe bring in Gyökeres and do it, see it out one more season with a low profile left 10, or you just keep shoehorning Bruno, Mainoo, or even maybe Xerxes into that left 10. I don't know. So, but if that means we can go and get Gyökeres or a senior profile, let's just do that. That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying sell him now to get someone in the summer?
Not in Jan. No. I'm talking long term. So I'm talking about summer, right? Otherwise, we can't be. I don't think.
But what about if he goes now? I'm saying if he goes now, what then?
I don't think
25-year-old.
I don't think he goes now.
A more established player needs to be replaced.
And there is nobody, and there's no one in the market to replace him with either. So it doesn't make sense actually.
Joe, are you sharing the clip or are we saving that for another day? The doctor, because doctor's chilling there in the corner and not said nothing.
I was literally about to say, you know what? We're gonna play this clip now. I'm gonna end the show, and we'll judge Doctor on another day. But this
let's
is
go.
what
Let's go.
Clip. And before you play it,
don't start defending yourself, Doctor.
No. We want to hear the clip first. We want to hear the clip first.
Play the clip. Let it roll.
Everyone, mute your microphones during the clip. Mute your mics.
All right, people. Here we go. Let me know if you can hear it, though. If you can't hear it, let me know. Yeah.
He's on mute. He's on mute.
Kick her out for that.
What was that?
Those been crap. There have been some
bro. Whenever that, the players, we won cup.
You don't do full screen,
in
Joe?
the press conference. God, I was like, heaven, bro.
No, but that was
I
good
stopped
for the
seeing
people
this
how
man's
they-
press conferences, bro. I was that tired of this, bro.
You know what it is? The finals are there was
Okay,
two
let me
times
be
where
serious. Obviously, it's not that one.
Visitors don't talk, Daddy. I know you can't
there,
hear.
there was two separate occasions where we came.
No, hold on a minute. I need.
Where is it?
Joe, it's click Manju's comment. The first time.
Treble, the 99 one of the 08.
Kick her out. Just kick her out for that.
Yeah.
Which treble? The 99 one of the 08.
Kick her out. Just kick her out for that.
Yeah, go back a bit. It's there. One is there.
Go a little bit before that.
Which treble?
Sure.
Go back a bit, Joe.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Favorite memory post Fergie in Man United.
Obviously, for me, it's a treble, isn't it?
Sure, nothing beats a treble. That's true.
Which treble? The 99 one of the 08.
Kick her out. Just
Oh my god.
She's an Arsenal fan.
One more time.
in Man United?
Obviously, for me, it's a treble, isn't it?
Sure, nothing beats a treble. That's true. That's true.
Which treble? The 99 one or the 08?
Kick her
You
out.
said it was
Just kick
chest,
her
you
out for
know.
that.
What's this chest?
You
Which treble was it?
You say
I
what?
was confused.
Hey, before we jump her,
Doctor, can
we ask her what treble was in 08? That's what I want to know.
what trophy? That's what I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing, Abs.
I know we won 2, but I'm gonna stop. Go on.
We won the FA Cup and the Champions League, okay?
Huh? No.
What? In 2008?
Hey, well,
Oh, sorry, the Premier League and the Champions League.
Hold on. Another one.
He didn't win the FA Cup.
Wait. Sorry. So I was trying to give you space to save yourself. Nope. We won the league and we won the
didn't win
Champions
the
League.
FA Cup. We won the Premier League.
We won the
and
Charity
Champions
Shield.
League.
We won the Charity Shield that year.
Oh my god.
So that's why I asked you in the group. That's why I said
Can I ask? Doctor, what do you categorize as a treble? Can I ask that though? What do you think is a treble?
Do you know what?
The Community Shield.
Good question.
Just
what do you think?
What's the more evidence?
Okay, so just I got facts wrong. And just you guys clearly want to sentence me. Go ahead, because
No, state your case. No, don't try run. State your case, because you was there with.
I'm not running, because I'm not.
You know what? Leave her,
I'm
man.
just here.
You might have a chance out. All I'm asking is, what do you categorize as a treble? This could be a chance.
Billboard's got to share your charges, isn't it?
Me, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League. Me personally.
Apparently, there's more in that video, Joe.
Yo, Joe, listen, Joe. This was just supposed to be for the showing, and then the trial shall come later. There's people that need to be involved in this. Huh? You know, bots need to be present here. We need there's people.
Don't be surprised if bots is back in the doctor, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that need to be present.
First of all,
guys.
We don't know.
Please, doctor, you said it was meant to be.
I think we should leave her anyway.
Yeah, Joe, let's close this show, man. Let's go.
Doctor, before we go, yeah, let's do you want to say any words to like defend yourself? Because I heard there's more. So do you just want to right now? Do you want to do
what more aside from this did I say?
And apparently there's more evidence. There's more evidence.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? Do you know what I just want to jump? People have been waiting for this moment, to jump on. You know what? To jump me. And so I'm just gonna give them the opportunity. Pardon?
Said Orochi. People been waiting to do what?
To jump her.
Hey, I'm not getting the keys. I'll take my hood down. No, I'll take my hood down. Nah, bro. Not what that. I'm not getting accused, not on the mains. Yeah, I'm out of here. Do you know what, guys? It's been a crazy video. Too long. 2 hours and 20 something minutes. Let me tell you this, please. I can't believe we don't have 100 likes here. Do we have 100 likes? Please tell me we have 100 likes. And before we go, make sure you shout out to Preem. Hey, Preem, was you co-streaming, yeah?
Was I?
I don't know. I think you are.
Yeah, I am. Preem Senpai, check me out. I'll put the link in here, actually.
Yeah, put the link in the chat, man. Somebody put the link in the chat for Preem's channel, man. Make sure everybody goes and subscribe. I'm going to go and do that now, so long as somebody puts it in there. I've actually not. Why have you not sent me your channel, bro?
Aha, what do you mean?
No, I haven't got it. There we go, people. Oh, that's me. That's mine.
No.
Where's Preem's? I want Preem's.
Yeah, I'll put it here. Oh my gosh.
There we go. There we go, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Yes. There we go. Please.
Yeah.
What was you about to say?
That's me. Now, also, I said, if you guys are on Twitch, I play Twitch as well, so you guys can, follow the thing. Or if you are on there, it'll be kind of cool to see you guys on there as well. So yeah, that's all.
And yes, it is my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday.
Hey, you didn't even say what you was doing, bro.
He's doing anything. I'm probably gonna go chill with my kids. I'm gonna get my was gonna get my present. I'm gonna guess what? Yeah, I was supposed to game yesterday, and my capture card stopped working. So
Swear down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a new one. Yeah. Brand new thing. We're gonna get the Elgato. KG blessed me with a little change this morning, so I'm gonna go use that and go buy new things. So he's not back, guys. He's back on Sunday. I do believe he's back. Send a happy birthday wishes out to Mrs. KG as well.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
Safe travels. And he'll be back for, I think he'll be back for the 5 Things Deep after the football game. So, guys, we'll check you soon. Hopefully, go check out Preem's channel, check out my channel. Something will be coming soon, I promise. And
coming to theaters 2027. Yeah, we know that.
2027. You never know when, but soon, isn't it? Soon is soon.
We got everyone, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, man. We are new things coming to this channel, man. Big up everyone in the chat as well, man. Catch you guys later. Take care and peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless.
KG, this one's crazy. You're too lucky.
Bro, none can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.